Alright, everyone. Hello. It's me, your favorite detractor. We are going to watch, well, I'm going to watch because I blocked it for you guys, a DSP pre-stream that he uploaded yesterday. This is yesterday's pre-stream. And I'm doing it for a reason. I'm doing this pre-stream for a reason. Uh, and also just for fun. Fuck it, you know? It is what it is. Let's get started.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone, and I say that because yesterday was my day off from streaming, and so today
Look how excited he was when he was talking about his day off. Like, oh, I had a day off yesterday.
I'm coming back to streaming with some fun stuff for you guys. So, first of all, today is Sunday, August 12th, 2018.
Then it
Welcome,
got
everyone. I hope
deflated.
you're having a good weekend so far. Yesterday was my day off. I had quite a good day. Spent a lot of time with Kat, which was great. We did some fun stuff together.
Spent a lot of
which
time
is
with
always
Kat.
great.
He like brags about Kat, but we don't really see her anymore. And who knows if we're gonna get another IRL stream with her, you know? Wait a second. What the fuck is this? Okay, you guys gotta see this. You guys gotta see this. Okay. Let's hide Cleo for a sec. Look at this. Look at that. Can you see it? I don't think you can see it, so. Oh my god. Look at this. Let's see. Yeah, okay, you can't see it. See that blue purple thing? I guarantee that's the title card of the next bumper. He did not stretch this at all to fit. But it's also kind of dumb because this is made from the same guy who did the other bumpers. So how did the other guy did not make the same bumper size? Okay.
And now I'm back. I'm
Yeah,
rejuvenated.
see?
I'm recharged.
See how now it's perfect again? Looks like Hermano needs to keep with a consistent fucking size. Okay.
I'm ready for today. Today we're only doing one gameplay stream. Reason being, later tonight I have a lot of stuff to work on. Patron-related stuff. In the last week, many patrons have messaged me with their information.
Patron-related stuff. Now, remember when he used to do the weekend preview? He would have enough time to do patron stuff, bills, and the weekend preview. He canceled the weekend preview before because because it was weird. Because at first he said, "Oh, I'll do streams on Sundays then. That's a great idea. I'll be able to make up for the for YouTube and all that kind of stuff." And then even while DSP Gaming was not monetized, he kind of killed that off, and it was just like, "Nah, fuck it. I'm just gonna have just one stream on a Sunday. Fuck it." And that's permanent now. So he gets an extra day to lay around. Now, of course, they say, "I have to pay bills. I have patron stuff. I'm very busy Sunday." But how come you had time to do weekend preview if it was so busy and hectic? You know, at least do like a vlog for your fucking fans. But okay, it is what it is.
Information asking me to please process their perks for the month of July, and I said absolutely.
Wait,
Many patrons
what?
have messaged me with their information asking me to please process their perks for the month of July, and I said absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. They give you money and they have to ask for their perks? What? What? I mean, like, the only way I could see them asking for their perks is if you didn't deliver their perks, you know, at all. I could I could kind of see that, but if they're giving you money, you should be reaching out to them and then be like, "Okay, I need information. Give me their information for me to give them their perks." They shouldn't be asking you for their what the fuck is this narrative? But I don't hear how he says absolutely again.
Patrons have messaged me with their information asking me to please process their perks for the month of July, and I said absolutely. I'm working on that tonight. In
The
addition,
guy says that he says that very fucking dumb. Like, why does he have to be such a? Ever since he has moved to Twitch, he has been having this fucking shitty voice with his fans. Because before it was like, oh, I did this, I did that, blah 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 blah. It's been very like straightforward. Now it's like, absolutely, hello everyone, my friends. Like, he does all these fucking weird fucking tones, and it's so fucking cringy. And he's telling us at the same time that he has adult fans, but he's talking to his fans as if they're children. Like, I can kind of see people talking like this if they're talking to children. Okay.
we've got the Rageathon poll, which is finally going to close. It's going to come to a close, and we're going to determine what games I will be playing in this week's upcoming Rageathon later this week, okay? Very excited to see what games made the Rageathon. I'll be making that major announcement later tonight on my social media, so you guys will know what to expect this Friday. That is going to be Friday, okay?
You know what he should do? That would be cool and would probably net him extra money just in case. Would be when he does these polls and he closes them. He should do a vlog announcing the winners, and he should kind of like talk about what he expects he'd get out of these. Like for the Rageathon, for example, I think it was like Cat Mario, Street Fighter Five. I Want to Be the Guy, and I think there was one more, but I can't think of it. Maybe God Hand. What you should do is like, alright, and hello my friends, welcome to a vlog. This is to announce the games I'll be doing in the upcoming Rageathon. So I'm gonna be doing, Cat Mario. Now, Cat Mario is this kind of game that looks very interesting. I'm expecting, okay, to get a lot of rage. It looks very challenging, dude. So I'll be excited. I'll be doing this for an hour. I'll be starting at this time, and then the game is going to go up until this time, okay? Hopefully, dude, we get through without me raging too much and rage quitting it, right? Ack, ack, ack. Alright, next game is... Okay, the other one is Street Fighter V. Now, this one I played back in 2016 when the game was hot, okay? They had Season 1 DLC. Now, I never touched it ever since because the game's a piece of crap. Now, of course, everyone voted for it because they wanted to see me rage, dude. So that's what that's why I'm gonna be playing this in the Rageathon. It won the poll, dude. Now, I looked at some of the stuff that's been going on. It looks very interesting. I saw my best buddy, Aura, whatever, and he looks whatever, but you know what, maybe we'll get some extra rage. I'll be planning on doing casual matches, okay, and maybe some battle lounge if there's enough time for it, who knows, okay, sound good, okay. Alright, the other one is Godhand. Now this one is made by the people who are now Platinum Games, okay, like, he should be doing stuff like that. That would be cool. That would be, well, maybe not cool, but it'd be something. It'd be something little exciting to drum a pipe for it. But too late now, I suppose. I mean, maybe you could do it in the next marathon or Indie's Choice or whatever. But it is what it is.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
All right, in addition to that, I got some other personal stuff to work on tonight. So with all that, there's no way I'm going to have time for a second stream.
Of course.
So today we've only got one stream.
Of course. Like, we were expecting a stream. We were at one point in time, but not anymore. I mean, it's clear that he likes to relax with the cat. I mean, do bills, obviously. Whoops.
What is today's stream? Well, on Friday, I played 2 new release games. I played around 4 hours of We Happy Few, and then I played around 2 hours of Madden's long shot story mode. Okay, and even though I was entertained by both games. We Happy Few started out kind of slow, but ended up getting much better near the end of the stream. And actually now I'm excited to jump back in where we are in that game because it's we're at the part where people are all high on drugs. It's basically a whole lot of drugs. and thinking that everything's good when in reality it's not. And that's a really cool premise because that's kind of the whole point of the whole game, right? And we're finally at that point to see what's going on with that. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, Madden, the long shot mode really seems like a train wreck. I mean, the most cliched storyline ever, silly voice acting, silly gameplay elements implemented into a million cutscenes, Rob Schneider playing a general manager of a football team, which is pretty hilarious. I didn't really have any connection to football.
What the
whatsoever.
fuck is this? Hold on. This is just a little breaking news, by the way. So, DSB is streaming right now, and now he has remixes playing. Why? Why? I'm gonna research this. Why are remixes playing? Okay. What? But he never did this before. What the? He what? What? Okay, so apparently he's playing his remixes because he's going to the bathroom, but he never did this before. That blows my mind.
Or that he was a serious actor. I didn't know that either. I mean, the mode is basically kind of a train wreck, and it's one of those train wrecks that you can't look away because it's so entertaining, and it is. It's very entertaining to play because it's so bad. And after 2 hours of me joking around and playing this on Friday night, I had a poll over yesterday when I was off. I said, what do you guys want to see when I come back on Sunday? Do you want to see more of We Happy Few or more of Madden? And let me tell you, it was a close vote. It was less than 10% of a divide between this over 700 people who voted. But the winner came up Madden. So today, we're going to be doing Madden, all right? So what are we doing? Well, long shot mode. I am going to keep playing this mode and see how far we can get in it and see if we can beat it today. Now, from what people told me, it's around 4 to 5 hours long. But I had some major troubles Friday night. For like a half an hour, I was doing this one gameplay segment. So that might have extended the length of my run through long shot mode, okay? So maybe long shot mode will be the entirety of today's stream. Okay, if it is, that's fine, okay? And what I'd like to say is, if, that is the whole stream, that should be an entertaining and fun stream considering how much fun it was to play this on Friday. However, if I do finish long shot mode today, then I would consider switching over to another mode. Now, what do you guys want to see? I don't know. From what I understand, there is no My Career mode. That's what people were saying. That there's
But he won't do online mode.
No career mode this year. There usually is, and there's none. They took it out this year or something like that. I don't know about that. I don't know much about the game, to begin with, but that sounds pretty bad to me. If that was a mode they always had, they decided to remove it this year. That sounds pretty shitty. All right, I just spilled my Kickstart all over my pants. So give me a second, guys, to clean this.
This
up.
guy.
I soaked myself. What?
This guy occasionally, constantly wets himself with his drinks. Either he's lying and
What the fuck?
he's either lying or he's trying to cover something else up, maybe, or it's his mysterious medical issue that causes him to like grab something and just let go of it. It might be something important like that. Maybe it is what it is. I mean, I guess I can't talk because there was one time I spilled Dr. Pepper on my laptop, but like that was only one time and it never happened again. So this guy happens like every month, it seems. I'm being petty about that.
Great. All right.
Really?
I'm 36 years old, and apparently I still don't know how to drink properly yet.
Guys, that soundboard is so funny. The noises are so relevant and not dated at all.
Grape flavored Mountain Dew Kickstart all over my pants. Oh my god.
Chew the water.
Okay.
Okay. Sound good?
Alright, let us continue.
Haha.
Soaked in soda. Let's continue.
Soaked in soda, dude.
So yeah, I don't know. If there's no My Career mode, then I guess whatever you guys want to see me do next in Madden, I probably won't even understand most of the basics by the time we finish the story mode. So maybe there's another mode where I can kind of learn or whatever, and we'll go from there, okay? Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Okay? So, that's today.
Why does he do this? I'm still annoyed by it. It triggers me deeply.
Tomorrow, since today we're doing Madden, tomorrow is going to be We Happy Few on my main longer gameplay stream. And then, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, a momentous occasion Monday night, I hope you'll be here.
Here we go. This is what I want. Why I decided to do this video. Well, actually, there's something else later on in this video, but fuck it, you know. Listen to this. Yeah, we get cancer too. Don't worry, it's all here.
For my first ever major sponsored stream here on Twitch. I did one other stream like this last year, almost a whole year ago.
Then how is it your first ever? Guys, this is my first ever DSP video. Isn't that exciting? This is my first ever. I did do one last week or so, but this is my first one ever, okay? Just ignore the hundreds of videos here. This is my first one, okay? Exciting, right? Okay.
And now Twitch has been offering many more sponsorship opportunities to their partner streamers. And I jumped on this one. Alright, I'm going to be playing a mystery game. I'm not going to announce what the game is until the stream begins. Okay.
Okay.
So just to forewarn you guys, you will.
He won't tell us because. so get this. Remember the first sponsored stream? The I think it was World of Tanks, and then that mysteriously fell through, right? And he told us, "Oh, it was a glitch." Now, most of us, almost everyone that has a functioning brain, the only people that fell for were probably DSP fans. They're you know, kind of whatever. But we knew he was lying because that was clearly a sponsored game. He talked about World of Tanks and then he said it's a Twitch glitch. The reason why what kind of I just knew it wasn't a fucking glitch was just that it didn't sound accurate at all. Oh, well, Twitch said don't do it. It's a glitch. Why would they message you to not play a game? They probably would just say, "Oh, you know, you're not getting paid for this. That's it." But they told them to not play the game. Okay. And it just seemed fishy. Like everyone was messaging World of Tanks. World of Tanks even said, "Oh, thanks for letting us know." So it was very obvious what happened because if DSP was not being offered sponsorship to play World of Tanks, then the developer wouldn't have responded to people complaining about it, you know? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, again, like, if you... Logical people... oh, grab something like DSP, dude. Logical people, dude, can deduce that it was obviously that he got revoked from doing the sponsor stream. But he wanted to say it was a glitch because in his own messed up mind, if he admits that the trolls took away another sponsored stream, that'd be giving them too much power, and that would kind of give people ideas to, oh, we could stop him from getting streams, we're going to keep doing it, etc. So now, if he keeps it a mystery, that can't happen. Which, okay, fair enough. But, you know, it's just kind of obvious that he wasn't being honest about it. Now, everyone's gonna be. It might be shocking to some people, but also remember, DSP also tried to hide that he got suspended in February. Remember? Well, guys, I decided to do my taxes today. Instead of rushing through them, I'm gonna take Monday off to do them, okay? Sound good? Okay. And then when he came back Tuesday, hey, Beck, we don't need to worry about what happened yesterday. Nothing happened, okay? And if people said you were suspended, you get banned. He's like, I didn't get suspended. What are you talking about? That never happened. I was fine. Everything's fine. Twitch loves me, okay? It's okay. He kept ignoring it. And he wants to try to pass off that it was a glitch. Okay. Okay.
Will not know what it is until the stream starts. It's going to be my late stream on Monday. All right. 2 hours or so. Now, a few things about sponsored streams. First of all, just to fully disclose to you guys, yes, I am getting paid to stream a game as long as basically the stream goes down without a hitch and I qualify via.
Remember, he said he's one of us. We don't get paid to play games, dude. I'm just like you. Okay.
A certain criteria, okay? So what that means is that no, this is not a game I bought. No, this is not a game that I probably would normally play. This is a game that's completely, random. Don't be surprised if it's something you've never heard of. Okay? That's the deal with these sponsored streams. Pretty much for the most part, they're efforts to get the word out on certain games. All right? I'm going to be setting the game up tonight because most of these sponsored games are either on mobile or on PC, so I have to set it up to work tonight for tomorrow's stream, okay? And once I set it up, get it all working and everything, what I need to do is when I do the sponsored stream, I have to fully disclose that it is a sponsored stream by putting hashtag sponsored in the stream, or in the title of the stream. I have to tell you guys on the stream that it's a sponsored stream, and that I'm going to be receiving some kind of monetary compensation for it. Now, how does it work? It's very simple.
Now, there's a key thing he doesn't really want to show or share with you, with anyone, but I'll share it with you guys because you're my friends, okay? He gets paid by views. I think if he hits a certain amount of views, he'll get paid for that amount. I think so. If he hits his average amount of views, which is like 300, 400, he get $100 for it. So if you must watch DSP sponsored stream, I'll put the link to Tevin's channel or his stream that it's going to be on in the description below, so you guys can check that out instead of giving this guy a view. Because again, he'll get paid by views for this particular event. And there you go.
I play the game and I have fun with it. And that's it. I'm actually able, per the requirements of YouTube, whoops, that was a Freudian slip of the tongue there. Per the requirements of Twitch sponsored streams, I am able to be honest about the game. So if I'm playing the game and I don't like it, I can say that. If I'm playing the game and there's a game bug, I can reference that, okay? I can be very honest about my experience with the game, okay? However, I am not able to be overly negative. I can't say this is the worst fucking game I ever played in.
So he does have to censor himself because we all know DSP, when he plays a bad game, he goes all out. He's like, oh, this is a piece of shit, fuck this, fuck that. He's even like that with good games. Oh, fuck this game, ew, that kind of shit. So here, he can't do that, so instead we're gonna get like, either it's gonna be like, oh, this game is running at 30 frames. That's pretty bad, but, whatever, it's fun. I'm having fun, dude. Having fun. Okay, fun. And it'll just be that. It's just gonna... The most he'll say is, oh, this is bad. That's the most. He's gonna be, like, so fake. It's just not gonna be fun. Like, it's gonna be a horror side fill. I mean, it's pretty much every day he's a horror, but, like, he's gonna be, like, super, like, horror on horror drugs. I don't know. It's gonna be like Cleo with a carrot. There you go.
And the game devs are a bunch of hacks. Can't do that during a sponsored stream, alright? That's probably gonna piss off the game devs, right?
Piss them off, dude.
In general, the whole point is to give exposure to a game. Alright, so it'll be a 2-hour special sponsored stream Monday night. Alright. Please, if at all you can, show up. Alright? That's all I can say. Now, I understand that For many of you, you live in other places. You don't live in the United States of America. You're not the same time zone as me, and I get that, all right? I totally understand that.
I get that, dude.
If you want to support me, if you want to help out, the best, absolute best way you can during this sponsored stream opportunity is to show up for the stream. Be here, hang out, have fun, okay? If you want to help out, the best, absolute best way you can during this sponsored stream opportunity is to show up for the stream.
Man, why does he want people to just show up? You know, it's weird. If you go to any of his normal streams, he always says, "Oh, I don't care if people, I don't care about the views, but as long as people are coming and they're cheering, subbing, tipping, it's great. Growth, growth, growth." Here, it's just show up. Now, for veterans of the DSP lore, back when he used to stream on YouTube and used to be with Machinima, what was the one thing he cared about the most? Views. And you know what he kept saying about his streams? Oh, you need to keep coming out. We need to get people to come in. Hopefully people come and watch the streams. I need 400 views. If I don't get 400 views, it's not getting streamed. 400 views, 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 views. I don't want to be Mr. Views. Views, views, views. Now we get to see Twitch Horphil go back to being Mr. Views. So Mr. Views and Horseside Phil had a baby, and they got View Horseside Phil. Terrible combination. Horrible combination. One of the worst combinations you could ever have in real life.
Be here, hang out, have fun, okay?
Have fun.
I hope you guys will. I hope you'll come by Monday night, hang out with me, have fun with whatever this game might be. Let's see how it goes, all right? And, go from there. The best way you can help is to be here for the sponsored stream, all right?
The best way you can help is be here for the sponsored stream. I wonder why he really wants people to show up. I wonder if it has to do with being paid by views. DSP is very transparent. It's kind of sad how easy you can kind of see through him. It's something.
Of how this sponsor stream goes, okay?
Okay, sound good?
It's going to determine, if I do future ones, how I tackle them in the future. All right. So let's see. This is a special thing. If this goes well, then I would consider doing maybe one a week. Like one nighttime stream a week ends up being a sponsored stream. Or maybe I have one stream during the week that I split half and half. Half of it is a new game release I'm playing, and half of it I create a sponsored stream opportunity or something like that. Right? You see?
So
that being said, this should be fun. This should be exciting. What time?
I like how he wants to do it once a week. Now before he told us he'd only do this because DSP Gaming was not monetized. Now it is. And he's still doing sponsored streams. It's greed. Greed is massively strong.
Asks CN4. It is my regular late night stream starting at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time.
Oh, by the way, I want to show you this fucking fan from our favorite fan artist, Hermano Carl. Hermano Carl, I believe, is a troll, by the way. I believe he is. But I'm just gonna say, this is racist, dude. Look, he's an Italian, okay, and you're drawing him with Japanese eyes. Wow, that's pretty racist, Hermano. It's pretty fucked up. He's Italian. Draw him like an Italian. Okay, enough of that.
Gameplay starting around 7 p.m. Pacific time, and it'll run to roughly 9 p.m. Pacific time. That is this Monday, August 13th, okay? So let's see. If it goes well, great. Maybe I'll keep doing these. If it goes shitty, then maybe I'll rethink it, or maybe what I'll do is I'm going to do another one. Maybe
I love it. If it goes well, I'll keep doing it. If it doesn't go well, I'll still do it. If it doesn't do well, he'll rethink it to try to fish more people in. So what he's pretty much saying is that instead of it being a nighttime stream, it's going to be a daytime stream. But you know what's also kind of funny? You know what's kind of funny is how the nighttime streams are kind of delegated to being Twitch horror streams, like these streams that are like directed towards being Twitch friendly kind of shit, like H1Z1, PUBG, those kind of games that are like kind of the stereotypical Twitch horror games to play. And DSP does those for second stream. He does a sponsored stream, does it at the nighttime stream. Makes you think.
Maybe I'll try to schedule it for a different time, but I want to see, because perfect. One of these sponsor streams is perfect for a nighttime spot. In fact,
Why?
from what I'm to understand,
Why is it perfect for a nighttime spot? But does he explain it? No. By the way, he titled this pre-stream the meme way of saying more Madden, MOAR. Whoa, dude, he's hip with the kids, dude.
the actual requirement for the stream is only to stream the game for an hour, but I want to stream it for a couple hours so I can at least build up some gameplay and have some fun with the game rather than worrying about, oh, I only streamed it for an hour, I barely even saw the game. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather do a serious stream of it than just like a...
Then why did you put it in a nighttime slot? Like, wait, what?
So I can at least build up spot. In fact, from what I'm to understand, the actual requirement for the stream is only to stream the game for an hour, but I want to stream it for a couple hours so I can at least build up some gameplay.
What DSP stream is an hour? The only one I could think of is the IRL streams. Usually, it's 4 hours for primary stream, and then secondary stream is 2 hours.
And have some fun with the game rather than worrying about, oh, I only streamed it for an hour, I barely even saw the game. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather do a serious stream of it than just like a kind of a one-off hour kind of a joke and then go do something else. I want to actually explore the game and take it seriously. All right?
All right.
So, that will be tomorrow, all right?
But it's kind of funny, like shuffling it around and rethinking it. So what he's either going to be doing is trying to kind of trick people, literally tricking at this point. He's thinking about it. If it doesn't do well Monday night, what he's probably going to do is shove it into a primary stream with another game. So he might lure people in, okay, we're going to be doing Call of Duty Black Ops 4, for example. I'm going to do that on this stream. Then, at the last 2 hours of the stream, I'll be doing the sponsored stream. So those views that are there are gonna be kind of suckered into watching the sponsor stream. I know those people leave like just in time for the sponsor stream, but it's so fucking sleazy how he does it. It's unbelievable how sleazy this guy has got. Well, actually, no, it's not. Well, it's a mix. It's not surprising and surprising. It's surprising to me because when you watch DSP back in 2018, 2015, not 2018, 2015, and so on, sure, he's a sleazy motherfucker, but he was at least kind of, like, you know where he was coming from with his angle. Like, you know his angle. Like, oh, he's doing a patron's choice to get people to go to Patreon. Oh, he's begging for $1. You know, he had very kind of, like, straightforward scams that was kind of like, you know, straightforward and you know what to expect. Now it's just straight up manipulation. Now he's manipulating his fans, he's tricking his fans, and it's just kind of sleazy and shitty. Because, like, to trick your fan base to do that kind of shit is kind of fucked up, and he's doing it. He's tricking his fans to kind of watch his streams, and he's not even being honest about it. He's not telling them that he gets paid by views. He doesn't want to tell them that because the only thing on my end that I could think is a good thing for not telling him that is that maybe one of his fans would view bot the fuck out of him, and the view bots would count. I don't know, but it's still kind of odd how he doesn't tell people about some of the stuff, and then he's telling us, well, if it doesn't succeed on Monday, I'm gonna rethink it and reschedule it, and maybe I'll stick it with another game. So yeah, kind of sleazy.
Understand? Many of you, it may be a bad time. If you can make it to the stream, please do. You know, the way sponsored streams work is they want to get eyes on a stream, so the more people who watch it, the better. You see what I mean? So if you
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's the point of the sponsor stream. The more eyes, the better. It's not like you get paid by views.
Hang out with me during this random game of a sponsored stream, great. If not, no, that's fine. But understand that this is something that helps me tremendously. So if you can make it, please do. All right. All right.
Same
There you go.
pig.
All right. So that is tomorrow, big day with We Happy Few, and then my
Big
first
day.
ever major sponsored stream. That means that on Tuesday, okay, we'll see what I'm doing. I'm probably gonna be doing more Madden of some sort, whatever you guys want me to do. I'm not sure. And then Tuesday
Yay,
night
more
will be the
Madden.
premiere of The Walking Dead, the final season from Telltale Games. This episode 2 is coming out this week, so that I'm probably going to be doing Tuesday night. And I do want to finish that game. I try to finish Persona 3. A lot of people have wanted Thursday night. Maybe I'll do some Street Fighter. I've actually been craving Rage-a-thon event, everyone, during a special marathon event. And some of those games include games like Scarface, Street Fighter 5. I want to be the guy.
Now, I want to talk about this because people have been telling me, "Oh, Street Fighter 5 is gonna be fake raid. It's not gonna be good." I kind of disagree because there's a pre-stream where he tried to push people to not vote for Street Fighter 5. He was like, "Oh, Street Fighter 5 should not be in the marathon because it's not gonna make me rage, dude. It's just a shitty game. I didn't rage quit it. I didn't rage at it. It was just a shitty game. I don't want to play a shitty game." He was trying so hard to get that out of the marathon. I think it's because he knows deep down he can't fake rage that game very well. He might try for like a few matches, but I guarantee that's gonna die very quickly because if there's one thing I know about DSP, he was probably expecting or hoping that the Rageathon would pull in meme games like Cat Mario, I Want to Be the Guy, the Getting Over It, those kind of games, those meme games. He was expecting those so he could kind of ham the rage because he was like, "Oh wow, I'm angry, dude." But if it's a game that's been established and something that hurts his ego like Street Fighter does constantly, I think the fake rage won't last in the marathon. And I don't care if their fake rage happens at the last 5 minutes of that game's slot. I can't wait to see him go against Abigail. I really hope he goes against one that's like a competent Abigail, like a very good one. There are good Abigail players out there, believe it or not, but that, G, Sagat, Akuma, all those get me to rage, and I'm sure they're gonna get him to rage because I'm not a fucking pro at Street Fighter. If I get angry at them, so will he probably, maybe, who knows. But I just know he's gonna rage at Abigail because Abigail is a very controversial character.
Many others. So what I'm going to do tonight, as I said already, I'm going to tally up the poll, get the final results, release them. You guys will know what games you can expect when the games that you wanted to see. We've got finishing up long-standing projects with things like Persona 3. We've got a special Rage-a-thon and maybe some Street Fighter wedged in there, and maybe even the conclusion of Night in the Woods. So we've got a lot going on, okay? Right? So there you go. I want to say thanks, guys. And so I want to say thank you for everything. YouTube channel, entirely. Then we got over that. Many hardships over the years, most recently. First of all, the threatening of shutting down DSP Gaming, my 8-year YouTube channel, entirely.
Oh,
then we got over
speaking of that.
And then a month later, they turned off my ads for 3 weeks. So many hardships, right? Like so many things that are happening constantly, going wrong. And you guys and your amazing positivity and support have helped me push through all these hardships.
Look at this.
Hello everyone, it's Phil here.
Another quiet video.
And it's actually pretty late night. I'm making a very quick video here for those of you who have been watching my videos on KO Gaming for the past 3 weeks. I want to say thank you to everyone who in the interim of time when DSP Gaming was demonetized erroneously by Google, by the way, I should add, because they fixed the problem. It was completely on their end and had nothing to do with me or anything I had done. But anyway, for those of you that came over here who subscribed to this channel and who watched the video content on this channel for the last few weeks, I want to say thank you very much for your dedication. Really awesome to know that.
It's kind of funny that's how he talks when he's trying to be quiet. So, like, here it's like he's yelling, like, "Hello everyone, welcome to my stream!" But, like, it's just yelling. It's just yelling at this point. I mean, I probably am yelling too, TBH. But, you know, he does have to wear his headphones. He's not wearing his headphones. See, I'm wearing my headphones. And these kind of, like, tone me out pretty well. These are pretty good headphones for that. So I might be compensating for that when I talk. He doesn't wear his headphones during pre-streams, so...
And keep on going. Right now, the future is uncertain, because I don't know what's going to happen. Right now, monetization on YouTube just got turned back on, and so it's hard because I know a lot of people in the past few weeks stopped watching DSP Gaming because they thought, oh man, Phil's not...
Man, it's like maybe you shouldn't have done a knee-jerk reaction and just tried to get the issue resolved first, and then making these changes after you get definitive information. Okay, I'm curious. I am curious about his views. Did they even improve? Like, at all? No. Well, kinda, I guess. There are some that are like 1.2K, but there's still some that are like 341, 602, but these are the Silent Hill 2 playthroughs that I think were already, that people already watched on KO Gaming, and since they already watched on KO Gaming, they're not going to watch it again. But the Madden videos are still like, you know, in the hundreds. Kinda something. And now he moved it to 4 videos a day, by the way. He used to do like 2 videos a day, now it's 4 videos. Which I kind of think is shitty. I think 2 videos a day was fine. I thought that was fine. 4 is kind of like a mix of milking the system and yeah, it's probably just milking the system, TBH.
not uploading here anymore. So now it's going to be like, oh, now I got to convince these people to come back. I got to make them realize there's new content here again. And it's going to be challenging, you know. For 2.5 weeks, I was using...
Because again, I said this before. It's like what DSP complains about YouTube. That, you know, he complains how YouTube does knee-jerk reactions to things. Oh, there's a guy on YouTube that's racist, and YouTube did a knee-jerk reaction and did the demonetization stuff. Knee-jerk reaction. DSP loses monetization out of a knee-jerk reaction, decides to move to KO Gaming, and tries to move an entire channel of DSP Gaming viewers to KO Gaming, and then has to reconvince them to come back to DSP Gaming. Dude, maybe you should have just waited until you got definitive information, because all he had to do, all they told him was, we'll get back to you in 3 weeks. 3 to 2 weeks. Not 3 to 2, like 3 to 4 or so. They gave him like 3 weeks or something to get back to him with his appeal. And they could be before that or after that. But they gave him a rough estimate, and he was freaking out. He was throwing chairs out of his house. He was just like losing his mind. And then he got what he wanted at the end of it. And I've said this before. This guy throws tantrums before anything happens. You know, it's like you have a 2-year-old, and you're like, okay, Timmy, we might go to the supermarket today, but I have to do some stuff first. Then, so all you have to do, Timmy, is wait. You gotta wait, okay, Timmy? Can you wait? I just have to do something. And Timmy's like, okay. And then you go off to do your thing, and then Timmy just storms into your room, and it's like, I want to fucking go to the supermarket now. What the fuck, Mom? Now. And you're just like, Timmy, fucking relax. We're going in like 2 minutes. And then 2 minutes you go, and it's like, you know, that's kind of like what it is. DSP is just such a little baby. He has to throw a tantrum before getting anything resolved. Classic.
KO Gaming only. And now I'm going back to DSP Gaming. It's going to be an arduous task, but with the new games coming up, the new games I'm playing now, hopefully I can bring people over or back over to DSP Gaming. All right.
So now there'll be another meme of, oh, I didn't, 50, thanks for the, oh my god. Oh, shout out to, Jim Drum G with the 25-bit cheer saying, oh, you're doing videos back on DSP Gaming? I thought that channel was shut down. Something like that. Oh, thank you very much. Well, it was shut down for a while. I didn't know it was gonna happen, but then it came back. Or, dumb shit like that.
So, hopefully, guys,
Hopefully,
things will
guys.
get back to normal. Right now, they're kind of unstable a little bit. I don't know what's going to happen with me financially behind the scenes. What I can tell you guys is that you guys have been outstandingly supportive as much as you can on streams. I know that. And if you want to see me continue to be able to do
He says this. I think he says it somewhere in this video, but he has been telling us lately that August has been slow. Oh, August has been slow, but you guys have been really good and supportive. Oh, excuse me.
this as my job, you want to help the efforts to keep bringing
Help the
fun
efforts,
gameplay
dude.
streams every single day. All right. There are many ways that you can help support the effort, and allow me to go through some of those right now in a plugs segment. The first is my Patreon at patreon.com/darksidephil, where your monthly contributions earn you some really awesome perks, ways that I give back. All right. For example, this month, if you pledge $5 or more to my Patreon, you're going to be nominating and then voting on indie games. Games that don't have major triple.
Okay.
So, indie is a game from an indie game pledging to my Patreon. With the pre-stream, I would like to say special thanks to the following July patrons. Back to the anniversary line of merchandise launched 1 week ago on my Teespring shop. It's been actually very...
Yeah, he fucking starts doing his fucking pre-roll shit on his pre-streams now. Which is fucking... Okay, you know what? No, we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this. Let's go to his Patreon. So now, $1 gives you a visual thank you. Patrons who donate $1 a month will have their name in text featured in a special thanks to the following patron section of a live stream, usually on pre-stream at least once a month, but will more than likely take place 2 to 3 times or more. So, or more, honestly, to me means whenever he wants to stall for time. Again, we know for a fact that he uses words to fill for time in his pre-streams because he wants long pre-streams. I don't know why. But he wants it. So he or more means that if he ever feels the need, I need a long fucking pre-stream. This went by too quickly. Bam! Patron, thank you. This is a recurring perk. Alright. Get interactive with my content. So here I think you get to do voting. Yeah, voting. This is a recurring perk. $10. Patrons who donate 10 or more a month not only get all the perks below this level, but will receive a verbal thank you shout out during ongoing vlog series including Ask the King, Hate Live, and possibly more, as well as once a month live. Oh, okay. So he does it on stream anyway. Okay, that's something. That's something. To Ask the King. There'll be a special segment for $20. I will answer any question. Note there will be guidelines established. If you ever wanted, okay, this is a so basically the $1 to through $10 perks are like kind of stream friendly, but then $20, the $20 people get fucked. But what they should have done, what you should have done if DSP had a brain. Oh, hold on a sec. Come on. Dude, there were people walking around. But anyways, if DSP had a brain, if he was thinking, what he should have done was just lower the perks. Lower them. The $50 one should be $20. $20 should be part of the $10. $10 should be $5. And the voting should be $1. The voting should be $1. Yeah, even like for my Patreon that I allow people to vote with $1 into polls that I might make, but don't have enough patrons for that. But I do make stuff for that. But DSP can't do that. He can't fucking do that. Why? Who knows?
Successful. I've had many sales over the course of the last week, so I want to say thank you to anyone who checked it out.
But he doesn't do any discounts. Leanna did discounts for her fucking soap on her anniversary. DSP, all this is my anniversary. No sale for you. Fuck you. Give me full price. And I'm pretty sure Teespring allows you to discount your fucking shit. Like, why doesn't he discount his shit? Discount it. Okay.
Ready. Pretty nice of you. All right. In particular, I bought 3 of the shirts myself. I wore one all day Friday, the King of Retro shirt. If you want to see that shirt in action, all you need to do is either watch my We Happy Few videos or my Madden coverage from Friday over on DSP Gaming on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
I archived it, okay?
Watch that, dude.
All right.
Much better.
But that being said, guys, guess what? I got a new shirt to show you guys today. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me go down here. Hold on. Ugh, my mouse stopped working. Okay, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we've got the graffiti shirt. This is the
Look at
design
this shirt.
that basically shows
Oh, wait,
a lot of slogans.
Never mind. Never mind. He didn't even stand up for it. He's just doing this and he's focusing on the hate YouTube, hate Twitch part, which I agree. I agree with the hate Twitch part. I do agree with that.
And words relating to myself and my 10-year legacy as a content creator on the internet.
Oh, now he's
nice
getting up.
royal blue color that I selected for it. So here it is. Pretty cool.
Here it is.
Right
Pretty
here.
cool, huh? Oh, yeah.
Nothing I could
I like this. You like
Down in the
this?
bottom left
Do you like
corner.
it? Oh, I bet you like it.
10
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, you really
All
like
these
it.
different,
Yeah.
things
Look at
on
this.
here.
Look
Remember
at
to
this.
feature. Pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome,
Pretty
dude.
awesome shirt, right?
Awesome
You'll see me
shirt.
wearing this all day today during my Madden gameplay. I'll be
You gotta
wearing
see this all day today in this
graffiti
stream, you
shirt,
know what I mean?
okay? Now here's the cool thing about this.
The very
It's
cool
not
thing.
just a shirt. It's also a hoodie.
It's not just a shirt. It's a way of life.
Excuse me, it's not a hoodie. It's a women's shirt.
It's a hoodie? Oh, oops, it's not a hoodie.
Sticker, and it's a mug. I did not make a hoodie because when I tried to make a hoodie with this design, it didn't seem to look too good. But you could make.
Well, why would he make a hoodie with it? It's fucking text. It has fucking text. Why would he make it a zip-up hoodie? Okay.
The shirts as well as a mug or a sticker of this graffiti design. Okay. So, check it out. And if you like it, please, consider buying something.
Please,
It's not just
please,
this, as many
dude.
as 4 different 10th anniversary designs, as well as many other designs available on my Teespring right now. One of the other ones that I think that people will start being interested in the next couple of months, there's a Red Dead Redemption style logo. With, instead of John Marston holding a gun, it's me holding a game controller, okay? With Red Dead Redemption 2 right around the corner, you may want to give that one a look. So,
Oh yeah, be very pertinent because, Red Dead Redemption, dude.
please check it out, teespring.com/stores/DSP Gaming.
Teespring.
Anything you guys buy, obviously you get an awesome collectible, and it helps me out too. So please give it a look, and thanks for your support on my 10th anniversary as a content creator. All right.
Oops.
Now, if you were here live on the stream, and you would like, you will get a shout out. I want to know about myself or other one. Number 2, please, and in addition, fun, interactive, looking around, and so understand that. Get a nice shout out for your contribution. Single cheer or a button. That way you get visual. Will be very good for the future. Received. I had a bunch of support I got on streams. And
Wait a
stuff like
second.
that. And that's kind of died down this month. Not to say you guys haven't been supporting.
There it is. There it is. August is slow. The month is like what? What? How long have you been in August? Like probably like roughly halfway. At this point. Yeah, we're halfway, and he's already complaining about the month of August being slow. But if you go back to July, I thought July was pretty slow, and then it picked up near the end. You kind of notice a trend. So I'm gonna assume that by the end of August is gonna become a good month because that, or it is a good month, but DSP's lying and saying it's a slow month so that he can manipulate people to get more money because he also been trying to push the whole, oh, I'm gonna overdraft my bank account. And it's like, yeah, sure, you're gonna overdraft your bank account. Yeah.
Supportive, but if we could keep it as good as it was last month,
Your bank
the
account's being
amount
overrun, dude.
of support I got on streams, then all this nonsense that's going on YouTube with, oh, ad revenue's gone, the channel's getting shut down, all this shit, wouldn't matter. But I need to keep it at that level, and it's very hard to maintain. You know what I mean?
Again, he literally told us in July that he could go through a month without worrying about YouTube and literally making nothing. He said that. But now it's like he can't do it at all. Okay. It's kind of funny how the narrative switched, you know? When YouTube was fine, or no, whoops. When YouTube was gone, he was like, guys, I was making money on the legacy videos, and that's big money, dude. He gets demonetized. That's not enough, dude. He literally told us he made enough to survive off of the legacy videos on DSP Gaming. He gets that back. Not gonna be enough, dude. Okay.
So please, guys, consider contributing. It helps out tremendously, and it makes it a fun, interactive part of the stream as well. All right. Moving on. As you guys see, we have a subscriber level right now. We're at 538 subscribers. I'm very appreciative.
I mean, literally, I think what kind of fucked his views up was when DSP Gaming got deleted. I think that kind of killed his views the most. The monetization kind of was like DSP kind of helped the killing of DSP Gaming. So I don't think DSP Gaming is gonna be as great as it once was. I mean, it is what it is.
That thank you to anyone who is a current sub. What do you get for subscribing? Well, number one, you get access to all of my channel emotes. Number two, you get access to the cool chat crown badge that shows how long you've been an ongoing subscriber. And number three, and for some people this is the best one, you don't have to watch advertisements. I usually run ads at least twice a stream.
Yeah.
And you don't have to watch those ads. You get to skip them if you sub, which is pretty nice. All right.
Pretty nice.
Now, in addition to that,
sound good?
As you guys can see at the top of your screen, I have the Stream Stats leaderboard in effect today, which means if you but no said you want to get up on the leader, or if you don't see, and then go to that page. So what we'll do, let's get to do is get a final shout out to the top 10 contributors off. We can put up with that shit. Period. Cleaning out the stream chat. Got home from a crazy night out. Time for some sleep and up in time for your next stream. Peace out. To the following people who contributed during my day off, we had New Jersey Devil, cheered 50 bits and said, got home from a crazy night. Trolls who were making fun of me. And up in time for your next stream. Peace out. Hope you had fun. Obi-Wan Kenobi did a 200-bit cheer. He said, I want to say thank you for...
No. Infinite Cuck, if you're watching, I know you watch my vids, Infinite Cuck. You love my vids. You're sitting there and you're like, oh man, a new Theo video. Oh boy, I can't wait to watch what Theo's gonna do this crazy time, right? Sidelius, Obi-Wan Kenobi, as you may know him, has constantly broke terms of service. He's been toxic towards people. He talks about Tevin all the time. He talks about how he wants to kill Tevin. He wants to talk about how he wants to kill the trolls. He called trolls pedophiles. All this nasty shit, and you let him get away with it. Now you might say to me, Infinite Cuck, oh, where's the evidence? Well, if I have to show you evidence on something that he does in your own stream chat, then okay. Again, watch Tevin's video. He has the screen caps of what Sidelius has been saying, and you just let him go. Infinite Cuck, you're just a terrible mod at this point. I thought you were fine, but if you can't do shit about Sidelius, then you are a bad mod, because it's kind of clear as day that Sidelius should be banned. And if anything, people who talk about Detritus should be banned because it's in the fucking rules. Enforce the rules on your master's fucking page. Okay.
Cleaning out the stream chat from bullies and trolls who are making fun of me. Thanks to all your mods that help out. I don't put up with that shit.
But you put up with Sidelius being a piece of shit to other people. Okay. Now, I think I might have said this in the past video, but I can understand that, sure, Sidella is special, and he's all that, but they can also understand that what they do is wrong. if you don't punish Seidella for what he says, he'll never know what he did is wrong. He won't understand that he shouldn't be sending death threats to people. He should not be saying shit that he doesn't like. He shouldn't be doing that kind of shit. And you know, you don't have to and for a while, you don't really necessarily have to perma ban the guy, but at least time him out, or at least tell him, hey, dude, you need to come cool it with this. And this, doing nothing is not gonna tell Seidella what he's doing is wrong. I come on, and if you can't understand it, you can't understand it. But I mean, if you can't understand what he does is wrong, he still doesn't belong there. Because all it's gonna do is gonna spark more people to do it, and it's just gonna be bad for your chat. Yeah, okay, it sucks that this guy happens to be a special needs kid or whatever, but still, you have to look at a chat for the greater good. If you're gonna have one guy be toxic, everyone's gonna be fucking toxic, and then you're gonna have a terrible stream chat. It's a hard decision, and there might be repercussions for it, but if it's for the betterment of your fucking chat that people want to go to, you might have to do it. But of course, allow Seidella to keep saying nonsense, and maybe DSP will get banned from Twitch, and we won't have to deal with it, right? Okay.
All right, I don't put up with that shit. Period.
I'm
not gonna put up with people being dicks to each other.
So then why are you putting up with Seidella, dumbass? I don't support people being dicks to people, but Seidella, you're being a dick to everyone. Good for you. And his own fucking must treat people like shit. Okay. Great chat. I want to join that today. Oh wait, no, I'm banned for no reason. Okay. Oh no, I remember why I was banned, because I said that DSP likes money or some shit like that. Something very fucking stupid. Okay, yeah. That gets banned, saying that DSP likes money or whatever. But Seidel saying to people that he wants Tevin to be killed, that's okay. Clearly. That's what I should have done. You know what, if they unban me and I'll change my ways. I'll wish death to everyone. How about that? Okay. What a great chat.
Launching nasty campaigns against each other, making
nasty campaigns. So I don't know if DSP is necessarily aware that people have a campaign to ban Seidella, but Seidella is fucking toxic. How can you be fucking dumb about this? It blows my mind. It blows my mind. How can you he sits in chat, sees that Obi-Wan Kenobi saying nonsense that is fucking toxic, and he's like, nothing wrong here. And then he comes in saying, hey, DSP, Seidel's saying something racist. Ban that guy, ban him. He said Seidel's a racist. That's not allowed. Get him out of here. Okay.
Just not gonna put up with that shit. And in particular, there were a few people who were not only bullying certain people in stream chat, but they were behind the scenes plotting ways to get other people banned and stuff.
Yeah, we're plotting ways to get a person who's a racist and toxic person to get banned. Yeah, that's such a bad thing, right? We want to remove something toxic in your fucking chat. Even Cleo's disgusted. Look at her. Look at the bun. She's not happy about this. She's not having it. She sees something toxic in her cage. She gets that thing out of it. She just throws it out of the cage.
It was fucked up. If that's your kind of person,
it's fucked up. It's fucked up to see a guy that's fucking toxic and they go behind the scenes. You know what it might be? I think maybe Infinite Cuck snitched on me and told Dave that Theo's saying that we should ban Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi's a fucking toxic person. But you know what, Dave? You should keep him. Keep Seidel in your chat. It's just gonna make your chat even more toxic, and it's gonna make people even want to leave. So, good idea. Good on you. Good on you, buddy. Keep the toxic element in your chat. Why do you want a good chat, right? Why do you want to be positive when you get people who are toxic? Okay.
You're not welcome here.
You're not welcome here.
That's not what I'm all about.
Yeah.
I'm not about these
He's only about Seidel being toxic, no one else.
negative bullying fucking campaigns. It's ridiculous shit. Okay?
It's bullying to try to get someone. Like, I get if people were trying to get, like, let's say, our favorite mod, a Nani. Let's say people were trying to get a Nani banned. Okay, you know what? Fine. Sure, he's a toxic person as well, but I mean, he's at least kind of tries to be subtle about it, unlike Seidel that's just blatantly racist and blatantly toxic. Okay.
So, FYI, if that's your agenda, you're in the wrong place. Alright? We're all here to have fun and chill out and relax. It's not about attacking others and being dickheads. Alright? It's just not.
Yeah, it's not about calling people who called someone an ape, toxic or racist, saying that someone who wished death on people, calling people pedophiles, calling people all those things that DSP cries about when people call him those things. But it's okay if he's doing it towards detractors because fuck them, right? You see why people don't like you, Dave? You see, kind of DSP. I should kind of be careful when saying that, but DSP. You see why people don't like you, DSP? Because you're kind of a shitty person. You have double standards. You complain about when people call you things, but you call detractors those things. Kind of doesn't make you feel sympathetic, and it kind of shoots your whole fucking point. Okay.
So, if that's what you like, I'm sure there's many other streamers who love that kind of behavior. I'm not one of them.
Yeah, he only likes his regulars being toxic, not people coming in to tell them that these toxic people are toxic. That's not allowed.
And I'm not going to put up with that shit. So, just be forewarned that it's against the rules and you will be removed from stream if we find you doing these kind of negative actions, alright? So
that's such a fucking shitty chat. I'm still mad about it. It's so fucking stupid. Because all of it is just people telling them Seidel is fucking racist. And how can you sit there and be like, no, he's not. This is a campaign against Seidel banned, and he's an innocent boy. He's a good boy. Like, how can you say? There's literally chat logs of it. There's chat logs of it. Oh, it knows no bounds.
And hopefully you have a fun time.
Like, why do you love Seidel so much, DSP? He gives you fucking nothing. He doesn't even give him that many bits. Is it because he's special? But, like, those people can also kind of know what they do is wrong if you fucking tell them. Giving him no punishment doesn't tell him what he's doing is wrong. Okay.
On the stream, that's a bully-free situation with no one attacking you.
But Seidel could bully everyone else, though. He could bully Tevin, he could bully Tex, he could bully detractors. That's okay, but bullying a bully, that's not okay. Get that out of there. Oh, what? Seidel's toxic? Ban that guy. Seidel's a good boy.
Each other, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Shout out to
good.
Timbo Slice. Timbo Slice cheered and said, "Good afternoon, Phil. I am so pumped for Madden. As a main day stream, it should be I'm receiving that gifted chat, and it's like not popping up." Okay, people who cheered, subbed, or tipped during today's cheered and said, "Excited for your sponsored stream. If the game was not good, would you be honest and say that it isn't good?" Our remaining opportunities when it comes to sponsored streams, you don't have to lie. You don't have to kiss a game's butt and say that it's the best game ever. That's not the point. The point is just to give the game exposure, okay? So as long as you're not being an overly negative, unfair on the fly, if it's fair criticism.
But the thing is that what validates overly negative? A company could see him say like, "Oh, this game's not that good," and say that's overly negative. Okay.
At the end of the stream, if I say, "You know what, guys, this game really isn't my cup of tea, but I'm still happy you guys came out and learned about the game," that's fine. But yeah,
he never says that about any fucking game. Yeah, he's an honest person.
If you sit there and say, "Fuck this game, piece of fucking shit, cocksucking motherfucker, game sucks, piece of garbage," No, that's obviously a sponsored stream. They're not going to want you to do that shit.
Yeah. You know, it's not like DSP does that at all, right?
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 In
Sound good?
reality, I don't do that all that often anymore.
I don't do that all that often. He doesn't do that all that often, dude. DSP is not toxic at all.
Experience was, and you and I got to be a small part of that. What were your favorite moments coming away?
He dropped the ball. He dropped the ball.
We all love the Walter Mitty story. We always put ourselves in these situations when we think we can do it.
At the 46-yard.
Press X. X was the guy. He threw the wrong guy. X was the guy with the red pad. He threw to the other guy when I pressed X.
Into the end zone.
Oh my god. This fucking sucks.
This fucking sucks.
He didn't even throw it to the right fucking guy. He threw it to the wrong receiver. Oh my god.
Throwing on first down.
The game sucks. Okay. Wait, before we go back to the pre-stream, I gotta save your eyes. Praise be the bun.
Anymore. Usually if I do it, it's because I'm incredibly agitated in a game that's just running like shit or is having so many issues with unfair game mechanics or whatever.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I don't foresee myself losing control during a sponsored stream or anything
Oh,
like
I'm
that.
losing control!
So, no, you're not going to see that crucially in this game or anything like again anyway, right? It's the game's hilarious stories about huge Twitch streamers get free copies of games a week early. Oh, but they're not allowed to actually give their opinion on the game because it's called a review and
This is so fucking dumb. Ready to lose some brain cells? I'm ready.
embargo. And if they actually say the game is good or not before the review embargo is lifted, they're violating the terms of their contract. So basically, all they can do is kiss the game's ass.
They can't say the game is good because of the embargo, but they can kiss the game's ass. Wouldn't that break the embargo? Guys, this might be crazy. I might be a lunatic. I might have like snapped and gone mentally ill. Wouldn't this be the bun? But maybe DSP doesn't know what a review embargo is. He only knows about it as, oh, you can't post your review until this date, but I don't think he knows necessarily what can and can't be done. Because you can give an opinion of a game before the embargo, you just can't give a review. Like, you can say the game sucks, or the game's not that good, but most of the time, these streamers that do those kind of streams, they usually just talk to the chat and the interactive people. Kind of like what you want to do, Dave, you know, DSP, kind of things you want to do. Interact with your chat and shit. Okay.
That's it. The entire stream, all they can do is say nothing or kiss the game's ass. Guess what they do to make the big bucks?
Say nothing or kiss the game's ass, but they can't tell you if the game's good or not because of the embargo. Okay, Dave, great slander.
You know, it's pretty lame, and that's why you would never see me doing that kind of shit. No, absolutely
No.
not. If I'm going to play a game, I want to be honest, and that's why I like these sponsored
wanna be
opportunities.
honest.
You have that ability. It says right on it, you can be fair with the game as long as you're not overly negative. So, there you go.
How are you? What?
All right, shout out to the Canadian
Okay.
Sin.
Okay.
And he asked the following. He cheered, and he asked the following. I know it's early, but I think Red Dead Redemption 2, I've got it on the brain from that trailer a few weeks ago. Think you'll play any multiplayer when you get it, or just, but then I did multiplayer. I want to do as people are loving the game, and I get the game, okay?
Game.
All right,
Okay.
Pseudonymous Gamer did a 100-bit cheer to become today's cheerleader. Let's get Pseudonymous Gamer. Oh, thank you for that, sir. Biggest cheer of the day so far. And he says the following.
Why not try to learn how to do automated fucking cheer things?
He says, can't wait for that gripping story and not at all crap voice acting. Over dramatization is amazing. Glad you had a good day off with Cat Phil. You deserve to be happy.
He deserves to be fucking happy. Cleo deserves to be happy. Look at her. She deserves to be happy. If you disagree with me,
You spill a lot of things on yourself. I don't know about spilling a lot of things on myself, but I did make a mess. Purple. I can tell you Madden has my players modes at once, which is why my player is not its own mode. To help us out in setting that up once we finish. Also said you look adorable in your blue Sonic hat. Well, there you go. Finish the story. That's probably what I'll be doing. Wearing sunglasses. Glad that We Happy Few didn't win the poll. I can now see why GameSpot gave it Xbox One. That, for me, is the negative. Like I said, I just got into the area of the city. The looks of the city changed poorly. A very low frame rate freaking game and fix them quickly. Because I feel this is a game that has an optimized game that's okay. Ugh.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow, that was a good stretch right there.
What a great stretch.
Fluffy Donkey Sausage cheered again. He says, stay positive, Phil. Try not to overwork yourself. Eternal Napalm did a 50-bit cheer. Says, bring on September. Spider-Man and Spyro will kick ass. I agree. Also, I'm looking forward to Dragon Quest XI, SNK Heroines, and
SNK
I
Heroines.
get to summon.
I'm kind of surprised he's playing that, to be honest. I kind of wasn't expecting him to play that. Very weird that he's playing that.
Extent Tomb Raider. Not really, though. Like,
this is also funny. He keeps telling us, oh, I'm not playing this game. Ends up playing it. He told us last year, I'm not buying the new Call of Duty. A cut gave it to him. I kind of wonder about that sometimes. You know, sometimes I think maybe he bought it. Maybe he did. Because I don't think he ever told us who gave him the game, you know? Weird, right? But then here, it's like, well, I don't know if I'm going to play Tomb Raider. I'm not interested in it. Well, I'm going to get it. I'm going to play it. Why? Okay.
the original Tomb Raider reboot was a good game. It was not very entertaining. It was pretty boring. It was very much almost identical to the first game. And it just wasn't that good. And now they're making, oh, this is the close of the trilogy. Yeah, but the last game wasn't good. So did you improve it? Or is it going to be just as bad, you know?
What does that have to do with them saying it's a closing of a trilogy? What does that have to do with anything? How does that correlate with each other? They can't close the trilogy if the last game wasn't good? What? Huh? What? Okay.
So I don't know. Like, I'm
I don't
fence
know
about playing Tomb Raider. Even though I think playing it wouldn't be a bad experience, I get the feeling a lot of people will get bored with it just like they did with the last one. The latest Tomb Raider, I'm not sure. But no, I think September will be good. Bobo CN4, who subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Bobo, for the sub. I appreciate that. The Blackest of Gokus cheered and said, would you model the women's shirt for us? As I said, I'm not revealing what game it is because guess what? Number one, that keeps the element of surprise. People will show up just to see what the game is. And number two, because if I were to announce what game it was, undoubtedly the army of shithead, no life, mentally challenged haters.
No bullying. He doesn't tolerate bullying, guys, but the haters are mentally challenged, dude. But DSP, you have a mentally challenged person in your chat that's regular. Do you think that's a little shitty to kind of lump everyone together like that? I do kind of remember, there was a time where people actually gave him shit for that. I was like, you should do that. And he got fucking irate about that. He was like, look, I'm a talkie. If you don't shit on me, then that's clearly not who I'm addressing, dude, okay? So, I'm not saying people with mental disabilities are fucking shitheads, okay? I'm calling the detractors that, but he's using... Like, it's just how he doesn't understand how that could be offensive. It just blows my mind. It blows my mind. Just because you don't intend for it to be seen one way doesn't make it different, you know? It just... What the fuck? Oh, no, this is something else. I was looking at the bottom of the window and thought of something else, but... Just because, like, that's like me saying, like... I'm just gonna be dumb and just use idiot, let's say. Let's say that, no. But you know what I mean, you know how dumb that is, and how shitty it is to use a disability as an insult and say that, well, I'm not shitting on people with actual disabilities, I'm just using their disability as an insult, but I'm not insulting them. That makes no fucking sense. Because then I could use the N-word and say, well, look, I'm not saying it derogatory towards everyone, I'm just using it against these people that are bad people. And you're just like, here, that's fucked up. And it's like, Quebec! Give me money, dude. Sound good? I'm very positive. I want a safe space, dude. Okay. Alright. Great guy.
would try to attack the game dev and say, yeah, you got a guy who's doing a sponsored stream on your gang, and he's a jerk, and he's a pedophile, and he's a fucking racist, and you don't want him playing your game. And then they'll link all their disgusting, filthy, toxic, slanderous videos.
Now, the thing is that happened in the World of Tanks. The people that when they told the developers about DSP, they really just said that he's not a good person. He's kind of shitty, and he's sleazy, and they were like, okay, and they removed it pretty quick. But for a Twitch glitch, he's really, really uptight about the trolls knowing about the game. Kind of like he wants to lie about it, so the trolls don't think that people listen to them. Interesting. It's kind of like when he got suspended the first time, and he was like, I didn't get suspended. No, I never did, dude. What are you talking about? Suspended? No, I did my taxes yesterday. What are you talking about? Ban him! Ban him! Okay, yeah, he was very honest. He was very honest and very straightforward. I totally believe it was a Twitch glitch, dude. Totally. The same way as I believe that Cleo's a car. Cleo's a car, dude. Look at that. Doesn't that look like a car? What are you talking about? That's not a rabbit. That's a car. Okay.
That are all fucking untrue to the game dev, and the game dev will say, well, even though I have no idea if any of this is true, I obviously don't want any of this negativity, and they might just, try to do something rash, which I don't want.
Or rash decision. Okay.
Which is why I'm not going to ever announce a sponsored game for a stream beforehand. So there you go. Okay.
Very clear why he doesn't want
shout out to
share.
Oh my god, I can't pronounce this name.
Otaku Skull Gaming.
Sias Vise? Apologies, your name is spelled so bizarrely I can barely pronounce it. But he cheered and said, as sponsor streams rely heavily on viewers being in attendance, I highly recommend moving the sponsor stream to the earlier stream, and you can then switch to another game afterward. Just advice if you want to consider it. For the first time here, I want to do it at night. I want to see how it goes. Then I'll try it. Maybe I'll try to split a main stream. But as you guys know, I don't like to do that. Typically, when I do a stream, I like to say, I'm playing this game on stream. This is the whole stream, period. I like that, okay?
I like that because it's easy.
I don't like it when I have to switch games, and the next thing you know, you don't know what Phil's playing on what stream, what's going on, right? What Phil switch games?
Like, look at this. He thinks his viewers are so fucking dumb. Like, dude, I stream. And I switch games all the time. I went for, there was a stream where I kept switching games. I was like, oh, I'm going to play Yakuza 0. Oh, I want to switch to Street Fighter. I want to switch to Skullgirls. I want to switch to this game. I want to do this instead. I want to do art instead. And those are kind of fun to do. I kind of like switching things up like that. And usually my viewers are not like, what's Theo doing? Oh my god, Theo's doing stuff. Oh my god, what's he doing? I don't know. I'm scared. What's he doing? Guys, what's he doing? What's he doing? He acts as if switching games is gonna cause his stream chat to, go and, suffer PTSD or something. Oh my god, he's switching games! The world's coming to an end. Come on, get over it.
Stop the stream and start the stream, and what happened? A lot of the times I lose viewership if I do that.
You lose viewership anyway,
so
you fucking
what I like to do
dummy.
Is do this as a one-off.
He takes a break every time, and he loses a lot of views that way. Okay.
Stream. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully you guys will take it seriously. You'll come out and hang out
Take it seriously. Oh, man, come to sponsor stream and have fun. It's going to be fun. Take it seriously. Man, he really wants them to come to his stream. I wonder why.
No matter, obviously you don't know what game it is. You'll come hang out with me. We'll have fun together. Hopefully
We'll have fun.
Well.
Fun.
Great. If not, then maybe the next one I'll try to split a daytime stream, It's going to be a learning experience, but this is the time I have for it this week. Makes sense to just try it out and see what goes on, okay? Fair enough. Timbo Slice cheered again. He says, a lot of diehard Madden players and football people enjoyed Long Shot last year. This year, it's a really good football story and gets better at the end. As a non-sports person, I did not expect you to enjoy it. Well, there you go. Eternal Napalm did a 50-bit cheer. It says, any plans to play Metroid Prime 2, Echoes, and Metroid 1 time? It was a fun play for a game that really didn't pan ever was Demand, or as a game that's not, pledge $5 to Patreon. I don't put on games for those playthroughs. You just never played Persona just by being, alright? Do you think it's worth the big money? First reason I leased it, 2 reasons I had before that. Fucking thing that went wrong. The
Talking about
constantly in the
cars.
shop. Car,
Hey,
once I had the money to afford it.
whatever,
If
fuck
they
it.
have any problems with the car while you're leasing it, then number one is going to be very reliable. I'm just going to forewarn you here, Android. BMW is, the OnStar system, tow my ass or whatever, and I got rid of it in 2017. Especially if you have a cell phone and you could just call someone yourself. Dashboard. So it had a job here to Washington. I didn't know anything. But the thing is, you could do the same thing on your phone. Like, there's many apps. Like, right now, I use what's called the Waze app. W-A-Y-Z. Isn't for that built-in GPS either. Now, my...
That car came out at a time where GPSs were not, like, in your phone as much. Because, like, I don't know, it was a weird point in time where it's like people were kind of getting in their phones, but people were like kind of like, looking for better alternatives. So BMW made that car thinking, oh, this is going to be revolutionary. You put it in your car, it's going to be great. Now, since, you have a phone, it's a little different.
BMW had bells and whistles, and so last year, as I used to for this is worse in my current car, the brake in that comparison, I use a lot of these crazy, just not as good as W or outstanding.
Wait, what?
You could stop on a dime if you need to, okay? Brakes in my current car, not so good in that comparison. They're still good. They're just not as good as the BMW. But do you really want to pay double just to have good brakes? See what I mean? So it all depends. If you can...
Well, I mean, I don't need ridiculous brakes. I just want brakes that can stop the car. I don't want brakes that are, like, kind of iffy, But it is what it is.
Or to BMW, and because I had just gotten out of having no way I would ever get it overspending, okay?
But he got a new car. If you want to save money, buy used. Buy used. I think my car. Yeah, I have a used car. It's like an '07 model. It's not bad. It still drives. I like it. But the car I have in Greece, I posted a picture of it on my Twitters. If you follow me there. There's a car there that's like an '80s car. Like it's an old ass fucking Fiat. It's a 2-door. It still fucking runs. And the only thing you really need to do is just put water in it, and that's it. There's barely a battery. It doesn't really use the battery that much. It has easy fixes, and it still drives. It's a great car, but it's kind of like there's no AC. The shifting is kind of tricky. You kind of have to like make sure you're in first. Otherwise, it might be in neutral. You never know, but you have to kind of make sure you're in gear. It was kind of a fun car to drive, but it's a very, 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 very old car. To give you a perspective, it's my grandparents' car, and they both passed. But it's that old.
Alrighty then. Okay, shout out to Big Balls Bosley. He says, is the reason why you don't want King of Hypocrisy as a mod because you think he's a troll? I think he's funny. I'm not even going to address that. That's a pretty stupid question.
He not even going to address it. It's very clear he's a troll, but DSP doesn't want to say anything about it because he wants to keep him coming back and giving him money. Because he knows if he calls him a troll, his whole stream chat's going to turn against him and shit on him and this and that, and it's going to be kind of a shit show because his fans are conditioned to hate trolls with a passion. So, can't say that. Can't say he's funny because he doesn't think he's funny. Everyone else can think he's funny, but he doesn't think he's funny because he makes insults to him. But he keeps him around because it's free money.
Okay. So
Okay.
Anonymous Gamer just did a 100-bit cheer. He says, Derek Loves Lemur is wondering, did you watch NXT last week?
Oh my god, Derek, shut up.
225-bit cheer, by the way, so thank you for that. And it says the following. Phil, I really enjoy your streams and you're awesome. You're an awesome gamer. I've been watching you since 2012. You've been my favorite game streamer since then, so keep up your great gaming. A DSP fan for life.
1990, dude.
Taco Skull Gaming for the kind words and the support. Very much appreciated, okay? Okay.
Burp. Okay.
Big Daddy Phil cheered. He says, I pay big money to see the sponsored stream. Make it earlier. No.
No.
Okay.
Money?
Smith
No.
2 just did a $2 tip. It says,
Okay.
how's it going, Daddy-O? It's going good. Like I said, feeling good, feeling refreshed for today. Now that I had the day off yesterday. And, quite frankly, I mean, being honest with you guys, I'm looking forward to moving into new content and getting out of the summer mode. Even though the summer was good, and I think a lot of the downtime playthroughs I did, such as Simpsons Hit and Run, Half-Life 2, Silent Hill 2, finishing up Persona 5, among many other things that I did, Grand Theft Auto, they were fun, but I feel like I'm on my game when I'm playing new releases. You know what I mean? And
Remember? Oh, I kinda want to find. I'm gonna try to find, but I'll just tell you right now, so in case I can't find it. But it was during the burnout stream. Man, I really want to find it. I really want to find it. It's gonna suck if I can't find it. I don't think I will though. I don't remember. I don't remember where it is. Dead Space. No. Patron's Choice. Well. Anyways. Fuck it. I don't even know. I don't remember. But he said, "Oh, I hate being known as the guy that plays new games. I want to play whatever I want. I don't want to play just new games, but it sucks. I'm stuck with that." And he complained about it. About being known as the guy that plays new releases. And he tells us now, "Oh, I can't wait to play new releases. I'm on my game when I play new releases." Man, I wonder if he's bipolar. Maybe that's the mystery here. He's actually bipolar or multiple personality disorder or something. How can you go from, "Oh, I don't want to be known as the guy that plays just new releases. Oh, I want to be known as the guy that plays new releases." I don't get it. This guy is insane.
And I really want these new releases. I'm now craving them. Now I get to play 2, which is great. And then coming up next week, we've got The Walking Dead. Oh, excuse me, that's this week. And then next week, we've got Shenmue Collection. Then we got Fire Pro Wrestling. Then we got Spider-Man. See, I love it.
I love it, but I don't want to be known as the guy that plays old games. I love it, though. Which is it?
Even though sometimes it can get completely out of control with the amount of new releases at once, I love new release coverage that I do with you guys. And
I love it.
I certainly hope that, you guys will show up and hang out with me whenever I'm covering. Even if it's a game that's not a high-profile game or a game you're not used to. Like, Shenmue, I realize is a very old game, but that's a game I've watched in minutes. See if you like it, and maybe you'll just find out that just hanging out here with me and the viewers is fun in itself, and then the game is just...
How is this fun? Actually, this is gonna be too long of a video, so I'll just ask. So what fun is it to go to a stream and you just see a guy just sitting there like... Shout out to, they call me Jim Dude, and he said for the 25-bit cheer, he says, Shedboo is flying away. Okay. Where are the bots? Where are they? Okay, banned them. Oh my god, dude, look, I went through a door, dude. Ha! Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Just the icing on the cake, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
All right, but anyway, yeah, doing good. Thank you, MPB Smith, for the tip. You're the top tipper for today. Stinkin' Burrows did a 305-bit cheer. And he says, is this sponsored game a game that I would be playing anyway? Newsflash would have been a game that I would have...
I love how he told us for like 50 minutes. This isn't a game I normally play. This isn't a game I normally play. This isn't a game I normally play. Oh, Phil, is this a game you normally play? Okay.
Would have went out of my way to play normally anyway. And I just get to play them first opportunity a couple months ago. That I know normally I wouldn't play. Okay.
Oh my god, I heard like...
Laterial did a 50-bit cheer. He says, you know, it's disappointing because there isn't a recap of last year's long shot campaign in Madden. Wade guy, where did he come from? They referenced this long shot, you know. Why is he, you know, football stuff really? Buys Madden every year no matter what. And, you know, can't get rid of. And it's only game development 101, but let's just, I guess we'll just assume that they don't know what they're doing. I don't know what else to say. All right, so Pseudonymous Gamer now has done a 400-bit cheer, and this has gotten him into the top cheer spot for today. Let's get
No shit.
Back on the leaderboard.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa. The top cheer was 305. The guy tipped 400. Whoa, man. Whoa, that's insane.
400-bit cheer? Okay.
Whoa. Who would have thought 400 was bigger than
Thank
300?
you again, Pseudonymous, for top cheer of the day.
Whoa, man.
And he asked the following. He says, I don't really know your donation policy, but I want to donate the Raid 1 and 2 and some games. Well, if you're ever
Donating games to DSP, okay.
interested in donating anything to me whatsoever, that's not, you know, cheering, subbing, tipping, Patreon, etc. You're talking like physical stuff and stuff like that. What you should do is email me, darksidephil@hotmail.com. And we'll talk back and forth, and we'll see, you know, what the deal is, and if I'm interested in it. I don't just want people just sending me stuff randomly. Please don't, because some people have done that, and then I end up with shit. I'm like, what is this? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. I didn't ask.
I don't know what to do with this. So someone sends them a game. I don't know what to do with this. What do I do with this? I have a game here. I don't know what to do with it. What do I do with this? Well, to be fair, there is somewhat of an understanding with this. So it's not too shitty, but it's like, but I don't know. Usually, like, I've had some people offer things to me, and it's usually been stuff that I've been able to use, which I've been very thankful for. But you know,
For it. That's not right. That's kind of impeding on someone's privacy to just start sending.
What? That's not right. That's impeding on people's privacy. Okay. So let's say one of my friends here, one of you guys, decided you want to donate something to me, and you know, it's something that I wasn't sure I would use or I know what it was. But you sent it to me anyway. I'd be thankful. I'd be like, oh wow, you know, thanks for donating this to me. If I really don't know if I want to use it, I'd probably say like, hey man, you know, I don't really think I'm gonna use this. Can I send it back to you? Can I do something else that will make it up to you? And you know, usually some people might not mind, might not care. They might say, you know, do whatever. But you know, it's kind of common courtesy to at least be like thankful for what you get. Not like this is impeding on my privacy. Why are you doing this? Huh? Unless it's like something that's like food. Don't send me food. That's kind of creepy to me, but it is what it is.
To their house, okay? But
they're not coming to your house. They're sending like to your house. Is he talking about like setting an animal? Like, dude, that'd be really weird though. And I hope no one does that because an animal deserves to be happy.
yes, if you are interested in ever donating anything, please contact me via email. We'll talk back and forth a little bit about it and determine if it's something that could help me out. Sadly, I hate to say some people.
It has to help him out. What? Dude, come on. It has to help you out. Dude, if someone wants to send you something, I mean, if you don't want it, you don't want it. You can just say, I'm not interested. You don't have to take it. But you shouldn't say, well, I need to manipulate this. I need to milk it, dude. Come on.
Troll. Like, in the past year, this is no exaggeration, in the past year, 3 different people, when they saw I was having problems with my PS4, said that they would donate a PS4 Pro, and never did.
Because maybe they thought they would, and then they were like, well... Because the thing is that a lot of people can also think, oh man, I want to donate something to you, and if they decide not to, they decide not to. It doesn't mean that they're trolling you. It just means that they couldn't. You know, and honestly, I would feel uncomfortable if someone bought me a game console. I mean, someone sent me a capture card, which was very nice. I use it all the time when I want to stream a game. But that's like the most I'd ever ask, because that was like at least a cheap model of it, or a reasonable one. I mean, I wouldn't sit there like, oh, you want to donate something to me? Okay, buddy, hold on. Here's a $500 thing. Like it's a little awkward, you know. I'd appreciate it, but I mean, it would just be like, holy shit, someone spent this much on me, and it's like that's kind of, yeah, you know. But DSP is like, oh, you're gonna donate a PS4 Pro. All right, baby. Let me open the DMs. Oh, yeah. Like, here's my home address. Here's everything you need to know. Okay, where's the PS4 Pro, baby? They didn't give it to me. They fucking trolled me. Like, come on. Like, you're talking about a $400 console. $400, and you're gonna bitch about it? You're gonna bitch about not getting it. Come on. I feel awkward even getting a console sent to me. Like, I'd appreciate all the same, but it would still be like, holy shit, dude. Like, come on. Come on. You shouldn't be that entitled. You should not be that entitled to get something donated. Okay.
They basically were like, yeah, totally, I'm doing it, man. Give me your address or whatever, and never happened. So I get people who kind of tug me along and jerk me around in that kind of way, and it is kind of disheartening.
It's disheartening because he fucking expects it. He expected a PS4 Pro with these offers. Dude, you should not even expect that at all. You shouldn't expect it at all. Unbelievable.
Because as a content creator, I wish that I had unlimited funds these days like I used to, and I wish that I had the flexibility to upgrade equipment or do stuff on the fly like I used to be able to, and I can't anymore. Okay? And it kind of sucks. But understand that if you are going to contact me, please be serious. Don't like, oh, I think I may like to donate something, but I'm not sure yet, but I'd just like to talk to you about it.
Oh my god.
Only if you're serious. But understand that if you are going to contact me, please be serious. Don't like, oh, I think I may.
So if you're a fan of DSP and you're thinking about donating something to him, don't even bother. Because usually, two people have talked to me in the past about giving me stuff, and I talked to them about it, and I was open with it because it's like, okay, let's talk about it. Actually, not, no, it was like a few people, but I talked to them about it. I was fine talking about it. If they didn't want it, if things fell through, they fell through. I mean, it doesn't matter because because they're only talking to me out of like, the goodness of their hearts. But I don't expect that from them. All I expect is either to say thank you for the content, or whatever. I'm not sitting here like, I'm making fucking videos for you and you're not giving me shit, okay? Give me shit, dude. Like, come on. Can't be that fucking entitled. You just play fucking video games and you get paid for that. That should be enough. You should not sit there and demand people be serious about donating garbage to you. Like, come on. Well, maybe not garbage, but you know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't sit there and be, entitled to it. You should be modest, grateful, and all this other stuff. If they want to talk about it to you, they probably don't know either if they could, how viable it is, where you live. They might find out, oh, you're in Renton, okay. Oh, the shipping is gonna fuck me over. I can't do it. And it is what it is. You should not sit there and be like, only talk to me if you're gonna give me stuff. Like, what kind of fucking attitude is that? He's very thankful, guys. Very thankful.
Like to donate something, but I'm not sure yet, but I'd just like to talk to you about it. Only if you're serious.
And mocks them, too.
Just I think a month and a half ago, a guy was like, oh, yeah, Phil, definitely, I'm coming into some money later this month. I'd like to get you a PS4 Pro, so let's talk. Okay. And you give him all the details. Okay, and then nothing. It's been over a month, nothing. Where'd the guy go?
Where'd he go? Where's my PS4, dude?
So, there you go. If you're interested, email me. darksidephil@hotmail.com. Let's talk. Let's discuss stuff seriously before anything's agreed to.
Again, and I'm sure he's gonna say, "Look, dude, I'm not trying to be mean about it. I'm just telling you matter of fact." But there's just the tone is fucked up. Just he doesn't even need to say this. If someone is interested in donating something and it falls through, it falls fucking through. You don't have to make an example out of them. Like, come on. Oh, I talked to Jimmy on Twitter, and he said he's gonna donate me a fucking Switch, and he didn't. So, come on, where did the guy go? Like, see, that sounds, you sound like a fucking petty bitch. Like, you don't get it, you don't get it. Grow up.
Okay.
Okay, sound good?
Shout out to Dark Knight, who did a $1 tip. He says, "Oh, I'm already banned." Oh, here we go. Let me read this before I read this guy's tip. Let's ignore the stupidity, and I'm going to continue on positively. Here we go. Timbo just cheered and said, "On your day off yesterday, I binge-watched Raw shows from the late 90s and early 2000s and SmackDowns. I wish WWE was like that now. Not sure why Vince thinks going back to that means less money. It would explode viewership. SmackDown would get worse with it moving forward to Fox Network TV next year." Yeah, well, here's the thing.
Well, now that Fox is owned by Disney. Whoops.
WWE cares less about the quality of their product and more about the visibility of the company and the amount of advertiser revenue and.
Tell me who this sounds like. Tell me. I guarantee you're never gonna get it, dude. Okay?
Also the amount of show revenue they can bring in. And they feel they can make more money as a company being the PG era company that basically has more family-friendly oriented storylines and the like, rather than the company that's the Attitude Era where it was blood, sex, naughty language. Yeah, that was very popular at a certain era, right?
You're right, it is DSP. It sounds just like him because ever since he went to Twitch and ever since Twitch instituted these new terms of service for their affiliates, they're for their affiliates. I don't believe that they hold their partners accountable for these terms. Maybe the partners that are like really, really bad and they get negative press, but not their partners. Their partners can get away with everything. But anyways, yeah, ever since that happened to Twitch, GSP decided to be more of a children's entertainer. Oh yeah, he says naughty language, but it's like, kids can kind of deal with it, but, yeah.
Right? And that's where WWE kind of got themselves over as the company that could push the bar and do whatever they wanted, and
He really should not shit on WWE when he did the same fucking thing when he went to Twitch. He really can't say that. Because he even brags about it. Oh, I'm much different. I used to be racist. I used to be racist jokes. I used to be more risque, but now it changed and more mature, dude. So he really can't speak shit about WWE when he did the same.
Go over the edge every once in a while, be a little bit immature, but at the same time, it's what the kids want, what the teenagers want. When I was in high school, all of my friends were into WWE. Like, hardcore. They were into it. I wasn't. I actually was less into wrestling back then than I am now. And I was like, it just sounds so silly to me how ridiculous these things people say every day they come in. Oh, did you see Raw last night when this girl had her titties hanging out and then Stone Cold poured beer all over Vince's face and then, Kurt Angle put out a gallon of milk and he pissed all over someone? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? My God, who would want to watch that train wreck? But it was like hyper popular, And it's funny because now you go back and
it's funny. He's like, oh, it's hyper popular back then. But we have reality shows today, like, Jersey Shore has ended now. and shit like that, but he shits on that. Okay.
Watch it. You're like, oh, it kind of makes sense. Obviously it's from a different era, but definitely it was entertaining at one time. Now wrestling has completely changed. It's a more serious thing, even though you still get stupid shit. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes they do the dumbest shit possible on wrestling. But in general, they're trying to highlight more of the wrestling skill of the wrestlers, or in a case of someone like Braun Strowman, show how charismatic a big guy can be. And now they're trying to highlight various things. Not only do you have Raw and SmackDown, you've got 205 Live, where the cruiserweights get highlighted. They're finally being taken seriously as wrestlers and athletes, not as just,
Really? What?
More than ever getting a big push, right? Getting their own pay-per-view events, getting main events of main shows. They're finally being taken seriously as wrestlers and athletes, not...
No. I'm sorry. If you like wrestling, that's your thing, fine. they are not being seen as athletes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you think that they're athletes, ooh, you have a low bar. But I'm sure someone's gonna get triggered over that. But I'm sorry. That's WWE's entertainment, not a fucking sport. Watch real wrestling. That's a sport, not fucking WWE. I'm sorry. But they're not athletes. They're not.
As just, pieces of meat, which is honestly what it was during that Attitude Era, okay? So what I think is WWE has tried to change their image. At one point, they know their image was this image. It's like an immature teenager snickering in the corner at sex and blood. And now what they wanted to do is become the more PG company so that it's a family-friendly thing where your family wants to come out and go to it. Internationally, WWE is more popular than ever before. And
I don't know internationally. When I was in Greece, no one really talked about WWE. They kind of talked about the beach, movies, video games. Just I don't know. I don't really see a lot of wrestling there. Okay.
And when you talk about their big pay-per-views like WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, attendance is up. In reality, they didn't. In reality, WWE Network on Demand, but that's not what old stuff, style humor. But over the years, I've changed. Yeah, I was very sure and more PC. If you want to see that old money, in reality, they didn't. In reality, their model is working, and they're actually now becoming more profitable because they changed their product. And they said, if you want to see that old, immature product, watch it on WWE Network on Demand. But that's not what we're all about anymore. That's our past that we learned from, and now we're moving forward more positively for the future and more PG-ish, right? And I get that. You know what? In a lot of ways, if you look at my old stuff, okay, compared to today, yeah, I was very risque. I said a lot of things that had to do with race and sexuality. That older kind of immature style humor. But over the years, I've changed. I've matured more. I've become a better gamer for sure. And now I feel that when I'm doing this kind of stuff, it's better.
Cass Leslie said matured. I matured.
Because I kind of evolved into something that's a
little
bit more reasonable. In reality, if
reasonable.
I were still 2008, 2009 Darkside Phil, and I was trying to do streams on Twitch, I would probably be banned.
You were banned 2 times this year. One time because you said fundraiser on stream. The other time was because you made fun of blue hairs. And you know what happens to Twitch with that? I mean, it's okay for a stream chat viewer to wish death on a, at the time, Twitch streamer like Tevin. That's okay. That's fine. But that guy has blue hair. Get him out of here. He's clearly Twitch got their priorities straight. Okay.
The world has changed a lot in the last 10 years, guys. It has. So, everything has to change along with it. Me, I can't be this crazy, irreverent guy saying insulting things, constantly. And you know what? I like that. I like that I've changed for the better.
Okay, whatever.
I used to say stupid shit about stuff, like I would insult people who played Minecraft or whatever. It's so dumb.
Yeah, instead you insult fucking Fortnite players and Monster Hunter World players, other Twitch streamers. Yeah, you've changed, all right.
I would much rather...
And as I said multiple times, this Minecraft thing is so random and irrelevant. It's so irrelevant. You don't even play the game anymore. How can you say you like the game when you don't even play it? And even when he was talking about it a few times, he still has like this attitude that it's for kids still. Okay.
Be a person who understands that I have a following, and there's people who follow what I say, and be a more responsible person when it comes to that. And that goes
okay. I'd be repeating the Sidella rant at this point, so just copy paste that here.
Sometimes when I expose things for what they are, like saying that, gee, if there's a streamer who you follow and they're always 100% positive and they act very family kid friendly, it's probably because they're getting paid to do so.
What?
Expose things for what they are, like saying that, gee, there's people who follow what I say, and be a more responsible person when it comes to that. And, and that goes both ways. Sometimes when I expose things for what they are, like saying that, gee, if there's a streamer who you follow and they're always 100% positive and they act very family, kid friendly, it's probably because they're getting paid to do so.
So, if you see a streamer that's positive, they're getting paid to be positive. Okay, you know what? No, with that logic, I got it. DSP tells us how positive he is. He's getting paid. He's getting paid. So everyone who wants to give him money, don't give him any money. He's being paid to play. He's being paid to be on Twitch. That's why he's super positive now. Okay. I get you, Phil. I agree. I think you are being paid to be positive because he tells us every day how positive he is. So he has to be being paid. He has to be being paid, dude.
Oh my God, how could Phil say that, right? But it's true. So I pride myself on now being a more intelligent, more mature kind of a game content provider and streamer rather than I used to be. I think WWE is that's what they're trying to do. All right. Big Balls Bosley cheered and says Tesla is putting video games in their cars. I heard it will be augmented reality like Pokemon Go. Any thoughts? Yeah, that's stupid. I'm playing a game. I mean,
it's probably not going to be for the driver, DSP. It's probably going to be for the passengers. Tesla's probably doing it for the passengers, not for the driver.
Look, there's a chicken in the middle of the street, and they veer off the street and fucking drive into my fucking house.
He's so dumb. He's so dumb. Oh, did you hear Tesla's putting video games in the drivers? It's going to be for drivers, dude. Drivers are going to be playing video games while they drive now. It's for the passengers. Like, I don't even know. But I'd assume it'd be for the passengers. I don't think Tesla's that fucking stupid to put a video game in the driver's seat. That would blow my mind. I would probably be surprised if Tesla does that.
I don't want that shit, okay?
Okay.
Okay, DJ Runo cheered. He says, do you think there's any chance for WWE to bring back matches like Iron Man and Seth Rollins, right?
More wrestling, I don't care.
Blood. A necromancer. There you go. Also, he's a carrot. You were just talking about how much you've changed as far as your humor, and I agree, but I think some people still associate you with that crap, and maybe condemning that bigoted stuff once and for all will do the trick. Well, here's the thing.
Dude. Watch his remember his Mafia 3 playthrough? When in that game you have to, like, kill the KKK or whatever? That part was so uncomfortably, like, cringy. Because, like, it's like someone who's racist trying so hard to convince you he isn't a racist. It's just kind of... People who aren't racist aren't that, like, devoted to like, purging racism. I don't know. It was really weird. It was, like, a very weird moment in that video. He was like... Fuck these fucking racists, I'm gonna kill them all. Fucking stupid racist people, I fucking hate them. I hate them. Oh my god, I fucking hate racism. It's like, dude, fucking relax. No one likes racism. Everyone agrees with that, but calm down. It's being a fucking racist. Oh my god, fucking people. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna fucking get them. And it's like, dude, fucking relax. Okay.
It wasn't bigoted. I mean, I'm being real with you. Back then,
it wasn't bigoted. Yeah, that Dead Space 2 video that's been floating around, it doesn't come off that way at all. I mean, and I've said this before, I don't think DSP is the kind of racist person to be like, oh, I'm gonna, fucking, put on the KKK uniform and go crazy shit. He's nothing like that. I just think he's very ignorant with his humor. I don't think he sees how his humor can be portrayed. And I've said this on his forums, I've said this multiple times, because he brings up the South Park reference all the time. He's like, oh, well, South Park does it, but South Park has a team of fucking writers. Sure, they work on an episode within 6 days, but they still have writers that read the scripts. They still go through standards and practices before they can air on TV, and they make sure that it's funny. They don't want to air something. You don't go with a first draft of a script and then just air it. I mean, that's kind of careless. All of DSP's commentary is just done off the cuff and without any thought. So that's why people took it the way that they did, and he doesn't see it that way. Amazing.
Generalized jokes about sexual humor. You can make generalized jokes about race. And people didn't take offense. People laughed with it. People liked it. They
Yeah, people really laughed at Dead Space 2 humor, dude. They were on the floors.
thought it was funny because it was a different time. In the past 10 years, culture in the world, especially as this new generation of young people have come up as the next generation to be on social media and to voice their concerns, it's a very different world now. It really is.
Yeah, it's the young people, those damn young people coming out, calling people who say racist things racist. Where was the time where people could say racist things and not be called out for it? Like, you could argue, sure, there could be a case that some people are taking it too far or whatever, but at the same time, though, when you make a statement and if it comes off that way, people are gonna naturally call you out. Like, I tweeted a picture early on my Twitter that said, like, yeah, the First Amendment protects you from being arrested for what you're saying. Like, you can't get arrested for saying what you say, but that doesn't mean that you can't be called out for it. You can't be refused to be hosted on certain platforms because of what you say. Like, like with the Roseanne shit, sure, it sucks for the crew that they lost their jobs or that they can't work on the show anymore because of the actress Roseanne saying racist stuff on her Twitter. But at the same time, I said I was like, well, I can understand why the network canceled it because they don't want to be associated with this and they don't want to deal with it. They're like, this is not what we stand for, and this is not, okay. And now people have a voice to talk about it because before, in the 90s and the early 2000s, before social media was a thing, no one really had a voice. No one really was able to talk about it as much as we do now. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's kind of this phenomenon that I've been hearing, last year that, all these tragic events that's been happening, that you've been hearing on the news nonstop, that's the kind of stuff was probably happening in the past, but we just didn't know about it as quickly as we do now. Now it's like, when something happens, we get that because it's the internet. The internet's so widespread that we get news so quickly. So a lot of people have voices now that, they might not have had in the 90s, when someone said something or believed something, we would never know about it because there was no platform for them to share their thoughts. Now we have these platforms and, of course, when you air your thoughts and your beliefs, people are going to call you out on those or question them. Roseanne said something, I think she called, I think she said something racist towards Obama's wife or something like that. And of course, ABC or NBC, whichever network had their show, wasn't happy with it. And I understand that. I could understand why that network did the things they did. And the crew members got another job anyway. They're now working on a spin-off show, so now it just sucks for the actress because now she can't get work because of the action she did. But, that's the thing. Like, you can say whatever you want, but, you can't act surprised when you get called out for it. I can say, like, I don't like Donald Trump, and a Trump supporter can come in and call me out on that. Sure, you can say, oh, you're a liberal, dude. Fuck you. And it's like, it is what it is. What can you do?
And back then, 10 years ago, it felt like the Wild West of the internet. Say and do whatever you want, and people will laugh at it and understand it's a joke and find it funny. Now, good luck doing that shit. Now people are like, oh my God, you gotta be so careful and really pussyfoot around what you say and do, because God forbid that someone take it the wrong way, and,
But you praise Twitch for this. Twitch does this, and he's like, oh, I think it's great that Twitch is doing this, dude. I love it. That's him, doing some special Twitch streams, if you know what I mean.
Insult you for, Ninja just did an article with
This thing, I think both sides are fucking dumb. I think Ninja's a fucking idiot for what he said, and I think the news is fucking dumb for this because it's a non-issue. I just think Ninja's a fucking idiot. That's all I got from it, to be honest.
Polygon saying I really don't want to stream with female streamers because I have a wife. And if I stream with a female streamer, God forbid one of these immature people on the internet, of which there's millions, would misconstrue something I say, or, anything could be twisted to say, oh, he's flirting with this girl, and then next thing you know, it's all negative repercussions for my real life shit, and I don't...
But what he said, though, was, I have a bunch of viewers that watch my streams, and they might think that, we're together when we're not, and this and that. It was really fucking stupid, because I sat there, and I was like, if you're with a girl that's not your wife, and you're streaming, and, okay. Sure, okay, fine. Fair enough that some people might think that, but who cares? The only people that should care is your wife. Like, Ninja, if you have a wife and your wife loves you and you love your wife's gonna fucking know you're not gonna cheat on her. The only way that she'd probably think that is if, you come home with lipstick on your shirt that's not hers. Unless... So he either thinks that his viewers are really fucking retarded, or he thinks his wife is dumb enough to believe the viewers over himself. Ninja's a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. That is really dumb. If he thinks that he can't, what? See, that's how dumb Ninja is to me. I just can't fucking believe I can't stream with another woman. Do you think I'd be flirting? So you can't be in another room with another woman? Okay, this is the same argument that people have, well, oh man, I can't be in the same room. They might say it's rape. Dude, if you go next to a woman and you just say, hi, how's the weather? She's not like, rape. That's rape. Nope. If you go up to them and be like, oh man, nice boobs. I mean, maybe that's gonna come off bad. It's sometimes you gotta use common sense. Sometimes. But I'm sure someone's gonna say, oh, but you don't understand. It's very complex, but look, if you're in a room and you have no sexual intentions with someone, it should be very easy. If you're finding it hard to be in a room with a woman, I don't know what to tell you. But it's just dumb that Ninja can't stream with another woman because he thinks that it's gonna ruin his real life. Does he think his wife's gonna sit there and be like, oh no, dude, Swaggins on Stream Chat said that you were flirting with her? What's up with that, Ninja? What's up with that? I don't understand the train of thought. How does it ruin his real life? Okay. I
don't want that. Immediately, the SJWs jump on that. Well, Ninja...
The SJWs. Okay. See, I do agree on the other end that I don't think Ninja's a sexist, necessarily. I just think he's a fucking idiot. That simple.
Sexist. Ninja's a sexist. He doesn't want to stream with women, and it's because he's afraid of women, and, he doesn't want to promote...
Well, it does kind of come off as he's afraid of women if he's afraid to stream with another woman. If you can't stream with another woman as friends, then I don't know what to tell you. You're playing video games, dude. You're not fucking doing a romance stream.
Women. It's like, what?
What?
Did you actually read the article? No, you didn't. All you did is you twisted it for your own agenda,
Again, how does it come off to say, well, I can't stream with another woman. I think it would ruin my relationship with my wife because my viewers would think I'm having an affair. How does that make sense? Okay, your viewers think you have an affair. Is your wife gonna read the fucking chat and be like, the chat thinks you're having an affair, Ninja. Are you having an affair? That's so fucking dumb. It's so dumb. It blows my mind. I don't understand how that affects his life. I don't. It was, the whole news cycle was so fucking dumb. I was just sitting there, I was like, this is so dumb. This is the dumbest fucking thing I've seen. We're really gonna argue about a guy afraid to stream with another woman? Really? We're gonna make that into an issue?
No.
Okay.
That's what I mean. Everything you say and do on the internet gets twisted into something so negative and nasty. It wasn't the stuff that I did back then wasn't bigoted at all. At the time, people thought it was hilarious.
Yeah. Turning the ovens on. Not bigoted at all. The Jews loved it. Jewish people loved it. The Jewish people endorsed that stream, right?
Look at James Gunn, right? James Gunn just...
Okay. I don't know what he said in the past, but this is the thing, though, with James Gunn. I don't think anyone knew who he was back in the day. Before he did Marvel movies, I don't think anyone gave a fuck about James Gunn. He became popular with Marvel movies. So when you become popular, guess what happens? Like Dan Harmon. Dan Harmon, no one gave a fuck who he was before. You know, he did Community, that was like kind of whatever. Then he did Rick and Morty. Everyone hates Rick and Morty now. People found shit on Dan Harmon from his past, and look what happened to that. Okay. If Dan Harmon just kept doing shows that didn't get ridiculous fucking whatever, no one would probably care about what the fuck Dan Harmon did back then. Same with James Gunn. I don't think anyone would care what he did in the past if Marvel movies did not take off as they did.
2 great Guardians of the Galaxy movies. Amazing movies. Made tons of money at the box
The
office.
second movie wasn't that great,
Some of
but
the most successful stuff Marvel's done. Oh, let's fire him for the 3rd movie because we found tweets from 10 years ago that he made before he ever made Guardians where we think they're too risque. But wait a minute. 10 years ago, the whole internet didn't tear you a new fucking asshole when you had said risque humor, even if it's bad.
10 years ago, that was 2007. The social media presence wasn't as strong as it was now. Like, not everyone had Twitter back then. I mean, maybe Facebook was big, but I mean, even then, that was still kind of its own thing. Because I think even back then, you could only be a college student and get Facebook. Now anyone could get one. It was a completely different structure. Now it's a little different. Because everyone has a voice.
Bad, right? Even if it's stupid, even if it's dumb to make those kind of jokes.
I mean, the only thing with James Gunn is that he apologized for it. Like, he sincerely apologized for the statements he did back then. And that's fine. I mean, but it's up to the network if they want to accept it or not. They clearly did not accept his apology. But other studios can. I mean, it's, you know, like, look at Robert Downey Jr. He was a cocaine addict. He had to work his way up to get back to where he is now. You know, some actors can win favor again, and I think Bryan Cranston said something to that effect too. He was like, you know, these people, you know, yeah, get the consequences they deserve, but I think they have to really work hard to kind of earn their way back to where they were. I mean, you know, it's more important that they're genuine with their apologies, pretty much. Like, they have to be genuine, and they have to genuinely want to change. I think that's more important. Like, look at Jeffrey Tambor and the actress who plays Lucille, Judy Greer, I think. She had a huge issue with Jeffrey Tambor, and she was saying that he was harassing her and all this other stuff. But, you know, when they came back for season 5 of Arrested Development, she was like, look, you know, if he's serious with changing, then that's fine. As long as he knew what he did was wrong, and as long as he's willing to improve, that's fine. And he was willing to change. He was willing to make up for that and be like, look, I'm working to get better. And I think that's more important. I think that's more important for people. Like, if you're genuinely trying to better yourself, I think you deserve the chance. But if you're not gonna genuinely apologize, you don't deserve it. Like, that's the thing with DSP. He's never genuine with his apologies. He never is. He always is so two-faced with it. He's always just like, well, I'm sorry you took offense. I'm sorry you felt that way. And it's like, it's never like, oh, I'm sorry that I should have known better. This and that. It's just this half-ass apology that's very clear that he's only apologizing so he can get money back. It's just fucking garbage. And this guy to say this is just kind of the wrong person to hear it from.
10 fucking years ago. How can you hold the guy responsible now, someone who's grown and changed along with the culture, to be responsible for shit 10 years ago? It doesn't make any fucking sense. You see what I mean? It's just stupidity. It is.
Stupidity,
it's
dude.
100% complete fucking stupidity, in my opinion. I think that, sadly, we're in a world now where people want to pretend like the fucking, they want to pretend like the past didn't happen. Okay?
Wait! What? I didn't even know how dumb this sounded. Listen to how dumb that sounds. So he just says that it was dumb for James Gunn to get in trouble for what he said 10 years ago. Now he's saying that these same people that hold James Gunn accountable for what he said 10 years ago are people that want to pretend that the past never happened. What? How does that make sense?
World now, it is. It's 100% responsible for shit 10 years. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Fucking years ago. You a new fucking asshole when you had said risque humor, even if it's bad, right? Even if it's stupid, even if it's dumb to make those kind of jokes. It was 10 fucking years ago. How can you hold the guy responsible now, someone who's grown and changed along with the culture, to be responsible for shit 10 years? It doesn't make any fucking sense. You see what I mean? It's just stupidity. It is. It's 100% complete fucking stupidity, in my opinion. I think that sadly, we're in a world now where people want to pretend like the fucking they want to pretend like the past didn't happen. Okay?
That makes no sense. It makes no sense. Because he just said that Disney took into account what happened in the past, and now he's saying that these people don't care about what happened in the past. Okay.
And I hate to say that.
This is so
I really do, but in order to learn from the past, you have to acknowledge it happened.
But they did acknowledge it happened. That's why they fucking fired him. They looked at what he just said in the past, they acknowledged that, and they fired him. What? What's his point? I wonder if he's gonna bring it all together by the end, because this is really dumb.
You can't say, oh, slavery never happened.
Okay, but...
What? You can't, don't talk about it. It never, what? No, we have to. We have to acknowledge it happened. We have to say, we'll never do this again in the future.
Yeah, they fired James Gunn. Oh, we acknowledge that James Gunn said this in the past. We're done with him now, just in case he does this in the future. I mean, sure, he might apologize. The thing is that what he's probably trying to get at is that James Gunn acknowledged what he said in the past and apologized for it, and Disney's ignoring the apology because of what he said in the past. But it's still fucking dumb, because just because you apologize doesn't mean that people automatically have to accept it. Like, I'm sorry, I could do something bad to you. Like, let's say that I said, you're a fucking idiot, get out of my life, or whatever. And then I could come up to you and say, I'm sorry I said that. And you don't have to accept it. You can say, hey, look, man, what you said was really hurtful. I don't accept your apology. So just get away from me. I'm done. And that's that. Like, Disney doesn't have to accept the apology because he said he's sorry. Like, amazing at the stupidity that DSP is performing for us. That this is the dumbest thing he said this pre-stream. Disney acknowledge the past, but these people don't want to acknowledge the past. Okay.
And learn from that mistake. You can't just completely censor every fucking piece of writing and every piece of history that talks about slavery. You see?
What does this have to acknowledge? What? Maybe I'm an idiot, and James Gunn said something that was like historical. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't think James Gunn Okay.
See what I mean? Or else we'll never learn from those mistakes. So if we censor humor from 10 years ago,
okay. What did James Gunn? Now I want to know. James. Maybe I can get a sketch from just typing his name. James Gunn for service alleged pedophilia. It was a pedo joke. That's what got him in trouble. Oh my god. He's really going to... Really? Is trying to get Disney to rehire James Gunn for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. The right-wing sites are still digging for more content The latest sees images surface of the director in an alleged pedophilia-themed party. A journalist, James Gunn, in the image is shown praying as well as hugging some of the young girls. Yeesh. So I'm really confused about DSP's opinion here. Because not only did he say that the people who acknowledge the past aren't acknowledging the past, but he's saying censor comedy, but James Gunn was with children. I mean, now if you were to argue that there's an inequality here between him and Dan Harmon, that's fine. That's an argument. That's an argument right there. I've seen the argument being thrown around, and it's like, you know what, that is a good argument. I mean, why? How come Dan Harmon getting a pass with his video about it, while James Gunn got fired? You know, if James Gunn gets fired, Dan Harmon is get the same kind of issues. But at the same time, though, James Gunn is still gonna get work, just like Dan Harmon. I mean, the most that Dan Harmon might happen is that he might not be with Rick and Morty, but he can still get another job, just like James Gunn. But still, though, even that aside, the argument DSP is making is so bad. It's just amazing how dumb it is. It's just so profoundly dumb. Like, I just can't imagine sitting in... I can't even imagine making an argument like this. This is just a bad argument.
People today is feeling is risque, okay? Then you'll never say, okay, well, now we understand our society has changed. This is, this we don't feel is proper anymore. That doesn't mean you delete the past.
How are they deleting the past? How are they deleting the past by acknowledging it? This argument makes no sense. It makes no sense. He's like, if the argument was that, as I said with Dan Harmon, that would make more sense, because that's a reasonable argument to make. But come on, what is the argument here? Because they acknowledge the past, that they're not acknowledging the past? Oh, okay.
Hold someone accountable for something 10 plus years ago that is so different from maybe how they are now. Today, if you watch my streams, you'll rarely...
Maybe he's saying that they're ignoring the landscape of social media back then, but that's still kind of dumb, because they fired him for what he said in the past, so that does acknowledge what he said in the past.
Very rarely will you ever see me making crude sexual jokes. Very rarely will you hear me referencing like racial humor, unless it's something that's me. Like, I'll reference myself.
Yeah, he left at the Hurricane Harvey victims. I'm gonna find that video. Let's. I think Mr. Hut Stuff got the timestamp for it for us. So right now it says Harvey hits Mathis, and it shows a flood, and people like walking in the flood waters, and this is what you get to, and this is what DSP does.
The whole fucking hurricane destroyed his hometown. Ha. Wow.
Great guy. He's mature, dude. That's a matured, intelligent thing. It's not racist at all or insensitive. Nah. It's all good. It's all good, dude.
Italians or something. I'm Italian, so if I'm going to reference something or anything, I'll reference myself. But you're very...
As I said before, when he makes fun of Italians, it's just dumb jokes that aren't even funny. Like, this is a joke about Italians. They like spaghetti, dude. Spaghetti, meatball, oh man. This is what Italians do, dude. Funny, right? Okay, sound good? Okay. I mean, I at least joke around about how the Greeks invented butt sex. I mean, that's kind of funny. Yeah, guys, if you're having butt sex, you should thank me, thank my people. We invented it, so we're pioneers. The Greeks are pioneers of butt sex. So you're welcome.
You're really going to see that kind of stuff anymore because people get so sensitive about it, right? But just because I did it 10 years ago doesn't mean that it's bad now. You see what I mean? Like, wow, oh God, Phil made this joke 8 years ago. Let's keep bringing it up. What the fuck?
So we should acknowledge the past by not bringing it up. Kinda sounds like the other way around. It kinda sounds like you want the past to be forgotten. Very interesting. Cleo's also intrigued. She's also confused.
You know, get over it.
Get over it.
I think that whole
Ignore the past, get over it, but we need to acknowledge the past, but ignore it. Which is it?
gun situation is really just ass backwards. Okay?
It's ass backwards.
But I understand what you're saying, MPB Smith. But condemning the past is not the way to go about it. Okay, it's not. Condemning the past is not. Back then, the stuff that I said and did was considered funny.
Does DSP know what words mean? Because I feel like he doesn't know what condemning means. Well, actually maybe he does, but I mean, these people are looking at their past and they're punishing them for what they said in the past, so that kind of means that they acknowledge the past, and they said, hey, what you said in the past that we acknowledge is bad, so we're gonna fire you for this thing you did in the past. This argument is dumb. He could have made a better argument, but he chose not to. Okay.
And people didn't take offense because they knew that what I called myself was an equal opportunity jokester. I would poke fun at every race and religion. I would poke fun at, sexual stuff all the time.
Equal opportunity jokester, but he was, like, insanely brutal to other races and shit, but when it came to Italians, they like meatballs, dude. It's, like, not even the same level.
Time in jest, it wasn't serious. But some people can't get over that now in the modern era that people would have done that 10 years ago. It's like, come on, man.
Come on, man.
That just shows a lack of maturity and a total lack of just understanding of how stuff works and how cultures can change over time. So, no, I'm not going to condemn every video I put out 10 years ago. What I will say is times change, and if you watch my stuff now, you're going to see a much more mature Phil. You're going to see a much more wise Phil who's willing to walk in other steps and understand, and I'm much more considerate of feedback and suggestions and criticisms to improve. Hell, back then I barely took any criticism. I was like, fuck that, I know better than everyone else, right? Now it's completely the opposite. I'm always hungry for important and constructive criticism, okay?
Okay. Okay,
but no, I'm
sure
not going to
Dave.
completely forget and condemn the past, you know what I mean? Alright, so
wait, what? He complained about how people bring up the past, but then he's saying that we should not forget the past? They should get over what I said in the past. They should get over it, but we should not forget about it. Why do you make such bad arguments, Dave? Why do you do this? Why do you do this to yourself? Oh my god. Maybe it's the beer. Maybe he was drunk. Maybe it's the depression.
Tails.
Oh boy,
Tails.
Tails.
50-bit cheer. And he says, all the people getting upset about words being used are spoiled brats who have no idea what it means to struggle in life. The worst.
My god. One of these idiots. Words have meaning. There's a reason why we have words. There's a reason why when I say something, they mean something to you. Like, that's why we have a dictionary. That's why we have definitions. That's what,
Tails did a 50-bit cheer. And he says, all the people getting upset about words being used are spoiled brats who have no idea what it means to struggle in life. The worst thing that's happened to them is getting a cold, mean word on the internet.
But it's like, it's, oh my god. And it's ironic that this was telling you today, but the thing is that words have meaning. If I go to a place and say the N-word, I could probably assume people are going to be upset about that because it has a meaning and it has a definition. Some people may not be as annoyed or offended by it, but some might. It's really dumb to like. That's the thing. Like, if I go make another account, and I go up to DSP and say you're a fucking piece of shit, fuck you, I can understand being blocked for that because that's kind of just insults, a complete insult, and he has every right to be annoyed by that. Yeah, people have a right to be mad about being insulted. That's why they're insults. But some people can take it better than others. I mean, like it's what I said. Like, you have your Twitter, and sometimes people constantly bombard you with offensive things. You don't have to see it. You can mute it. You can block it. You can do whatever you want. It's your fucking platform. People have the right to do that. Just because other people suffer in real life and they suffer more than you, that doesn't mean that. Like, I'm not gonna someone gonna insult me, and I'm not gonna sit there and be like, well. Some people might not have food on their. Some people may not have roofs over their head. They might be suffering in real life. So, I guess you gotta take this one. Like that's fucking stupid. Like if I wanna like fucking block you, I have every right to block you. If I want to, I have every right. But I do it just by my own perspective. If you say something to me and I don't block you, I don't mute you, I probably don't give a fuck. But if it's like something that's like I'm tired of seeing something and I might mute you for it because I don't want to see it. I have every right to do that. It's my fucking Twitter. I have the right. I have the power to do that. Everyone has their own tolerance. Just because like someone might not be able to take an insult the right way doesn't mean that, oh well, fuck you. Like the only reason, and people are gonna price shot me for saying that, but the thing is that DSP has been a shitty person on YouTube. He has shot on people multiple times. He shot on his viewers. He treats his fans like shit. He takes people's money without giving anything in return. He's a very sleazy fucking person, and he treats people like shit. So he kind of does deserve what he gets. I don't think he deserves being swatted. I don't think he deserved getting fucked with, to extreme levels. But being told that he's a piece of shit and shit like that's earned. He's a shitty person. And I only do these videos because he says all this dumb shit that no one really talks about or people ignore. So,
And not to say that's a generalized statement, Tails, a very generalized statement, but it does have some truth in it.
No, it doesn't. It's a dumb statement to make. I'm sorry. It's a very dumb statement to make. It's kind of selfish. Well, maybe not selfish, but it's dumb because you're ignoring that people have different tolerances. Not everyone can take jokes better than you. Like, just because I can take being called an idiot or being called a fucking retarded person doesn't mean that everyone can. Yeah, I got comments that told me that I'm fucking autistic and shit. Yeah, I could take that, sure. But someone else might not. Just because I can take it doesn't mean that everyone can. Like, come on.
If the biggest concern in your life, the biggest negative thing is that someone said something negative on the internet, right? Unless you make your living 100% on the internet like me, all right, where it actually could mean your livelihood, depending on what people say about you. For most people, the negative shit on the internet is like a non-factor to anything. The internet is your entertainment.
The internet's also not your entertainment. You also do a lot of stuff on the internet. You can pay your bills on the internet. You can, read the news. You can do all this kind of stuff that's kind of important, or do your job on the internet. But the thing is that, people might have a shitty life, and maybe the last thing they want to see is a bunch of strangers shitting on them. That's unprovoked. It's one thing if someone goes online and says, this guy's a piece of shit, fuck you, and this and that. That's one thing because that's kind of asking for people to return the favor. But it's another to be like, hey man, today's a great day, and then being told you're a fucking piece of shit, and then start, going on this crazy rampage on them. Like, yeah, that happens on the internet, but, that person has every right to block you and to be upset about it. Like, again, that's why you have that power to do that on your own fucking platform. shitting on people by itself for blocking or deleting their Instagrams and shit like that is kind of dumb, especially when it's the same people that say, "Oh, well, I don't get cyberbullying. If you're getting bullied online, you can just leave the computer or leave the area they're being bullied from or whatever." And some people did that, and people still shit on them for that. It's really weird. But still, though, they have every right to do that, and people have a right to say that's shitty for that to happen. You know, it's just dumb to pretend that, oh, since I could take uh this kind of shit, everyone can. That's kind of not right. You know, it's your internet. You're paying to be on the internet. You're paying Comcast or Cox or Verizon or whoever to be on the internet, and you don't. And if you want to block them because you don't want to be, if you don't want to see that you're a piece of shit, you have every right to block them. Yeah, you have that power. You know, blocking by itself is not bad. I think really what makes blocking bad and being joked about is if you brag about being thick-skinned. If you're like, well, I take every criticism, I'm amazing, I can take it like it is, I'm a tough guy, I'm gonna block you. That's different, but, you know, I'm not gonna tell you guys I'm a tough guy, you know. Yeah, I can take some stuff, but if you fucking bother me, if you know, cut deep inside me, I will block you. I mean, come on. Come on, okay? Sound good?
The internet is your free time. The internet is your escape from in-person reality, right? So, God forbid that you go on the internet to have some fun and all of a sudden someone said something that irks you. Oh, no, that's the end of the world. You know, I understand. What you're saying is basically these people are very sheltered from any kind of hardship in real life, and you're right. Okay.
How are they sheltered? If they have a shitty life and they don't want to see that shitty life follow them online, maybe that's kind of shitty, but okay.
You're absolutely right.
Whatever.
Now, of course, take it to the extreme. If you completely bully someone off the fucking internet, you destroy their social media, you make it so that they can't do anything on the internet because their whole identity on the internet is destroyed.
Oh, if they can't do anything on the internet,
And slandered or whatever, that's different, okay? But in general, the common person, if their biggest concern is what someone said on Twitter, yeah, that probably means that person has too much fucking free time and doesn't really know what adversity actually is. I agree with you there, all right? You know, the flip side of that for me, though, is for me, you see how many negative people have said shit about me on YouTube, and how that translates into a ton of negativity where I can't get sponsorship opportunities. And
he can't get sponsorship opportunities, but he just told us in this very same pre-stream he'll have a sponsorship today, which is the day I'm recording this.
And I can't get, I had a partnership opportunity on YouTube that went away because of it. You know what I mean? Like,
what? Wait, what? Huh? What partnership on YouTube? You told us that Curse dropped you because it was financial. Now it's because of trolls, but what? Huh? Okay.
Like, because of so much negative, nasty shit people have done, and the people who hound me on the fucking internet, it actually concretely hurts me. That's a different story from the common person who just spends, a couple hours on the internet every day and they're irked because they read something that someone said on Twitter. A little different. Okay.
A little different, okay.
Shout out to NPB Smith.
I think that's it for the dumb shit.
Who's here again. He says, Derek says he is watching a WWE video of Kofi. They're going to usually overnight. So today, top contributor, what the hell?
Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching this video. I know it's a long one. This was stupidly long. I don't even know why it's this fucking long. Fucking stupid pre-stream. But, thank you for watching. I thought I was gonna stream today. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. But, this video will be up, so you have that. I might stream tomorrow? I don't know. If I stream, I'll stream. I don't know. It is what it is. But, thanks for watching. It's been a good... I think it's been a pretty good vid. Hopefully you guys liked it. Cleo liked it. Cleo liked being here. She says hello. Hi, Cleo. Well, she says bye, I guess, because now we're leaving. But it is what it is. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video or stream, whichever comes first.